Go ahead and get this shit. Stasis. Stasis. Oh, shit. Get this chat up before these niggas jump their asses up in here. Shit. There we go. Alright. Who is hot out here, bro? Jesus. Nigga Coon was up in here like, y'all 12 minutes late.
What is it out there? Because it's like 90 out here. What is it out there in LA?
You said what?
You said it was hot out there? I'm saying, what is it out there? You talking about in the house or just out?
No, just outside. It's probably like 80-something degrees. It ain't that hot. But it's just hot because it hasn't been hot, so it feels hotter than normal. What up, Coon? Ruda? Wanye? What up, little niggas? And the other other four of you motherfuckers, what's good, my nigga? We still getting our shit together. Y'all niggas know how we do, nigga. Don't be complaining about us being late and shit, nigga. Fuck we look like, nigga. Nigga, niggas ain't late. Niggas ain't never late. I mean, they ain't never early, so there ain't no such thing as being late because we ain't never got a time to be on. Nigga, you lucky it's not 7. Niggas. Got it fucked up. What's up, though, y'all niggas? Of course, we got other niggas that's late. Trash will be taken out, but you know, niggas gotta do what they gotta do. We got Silver Star up in here. Silver Star. Silver Sky up in here. And Big Money. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of the crew will come through whenever they get the chance, because niggas got lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, Wanye, cuz you came in like the last 30 minutes, cuz I want to hear that shit. Don't put the black stuff. You was black lady, nigga. Fuck you mean? What's up, Arian? Rat, nigga. Nigga, to these intros then, nigga, so we can talk about these topics before these niggas get up in here, nigga. So go ahead, Silver Sky, man, do your thing. I see you hitting your shit, do it.
Intro.
You breaking records today, boy. Nigga, best intro of all times, nigga. No, go ahead, Big Money, do your thing.
What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for coming out, checking us out again, man. Like this, the people that be here like this, like Wanye, y'all fuck with us hard, man. We fuck with y'all hard. We waiting on our other family members get here. Then we gonna do what we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks, Wraith. I am a funny mother sucker, cause I be sucking mother's titties all day. Guess where I get it from?
I wonder if you can't suck. Can you suck titty physics? That's gonna be hard, man.
Yeah, you gotta. It's all about timing. You gotta like catch it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get to this shit though, man. First things first. This nigga Silver Sky told me that Detroit isn't a feat. Nah.
That's true.
You talking about Detroit the game?
Yeah. It's not. He's saying it's not. I agree. It's not a technical feat, but it is the most beautiful game out there today. Is it not? Though
it is not.
It's pretty as hell.
Well, do you have a?
I haven't played it yet, so keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah. Well, then you just speaking out your ass.
Yeah, you got to play it, man.
You still got God of War and The Last of Us on your breath, huh? I know.
I mean, The Last of Us is always on my mind. I mean, come on now.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I mean, that's not a Kratos beard, my nigga. That's a Joel beard. I know.
Yep.
Yeah. Sounds about right. What's up, Sick? Oh, that work ass nigga.
What's up, Sick?
What's up with it? All right, now the real topic we could talk about. First one I wanted to hit on was State of Decay. I guess is beating everything. You know what I'm saying? I guess its MPD numbers are saying that it sold more than month-old God of War and a niche game like Detroit. That each of those games costed $59.99, and that one cost $39.99, and those numbers were including PC. So, do we have anything to elaborate on this shit? Like, I mean, it's never gonna it's never gonna sell more than God of War, in my opinion. I mean, it beat God of War in this month in the US only. And we counting this shit? Like, is this something to celebrate?
Hey man, like I said before we came on, can somebody verify for me? Long as they not counting that $10 shit, I give them that. Fuck it, let them have it. They need something. They need something. Long as they ain't counting that $10 shit, they can have it. They can have that little bullshit win. I don't know what they winning. I don't know what type of trophies they getting, but but that's why I hate that shit. They do that shit with little kids. You know how when back in the day you had a first, second place, now they get trophies to all the kids. No. The trophy won, not to every kid they win. How you accomplish this like that, bro?
I mean, we giving Kevin Durant trophies. I mean, why? He didn't do shit. What you got to say on this, Silver?
I don't know how I feel about it. It's weird. Like, NPDs matter because it helps the devs grow. It helps them bring new tech in. Helps them bring on more individuals so they can put their games out faster and better with more quality. So NPDs matter for that reason. But I don't. What does that say? Like, if that sells well, is that what we're going to start seeing more of? Is like incomplete. I don't know. That's crazy.
Hey, man, you got a point right there. Yeah, it is. That's a good point. Yeah, but is that what they gonna see? I hope we don't see that shit on our side. They can have that shit all they want on that side.
I mean,
because I don't see Sony and I don't see Nintendo doing no shit like that.
I wouldn't put nothing past Nintendo, but I don't know. I don't know. That shit's wild. Like, I mean, I guess congrats. I guess. I don't know. I don't like the idea of it selling really well because that's showing everybody in the industry that, hey, we're okay with buying, incomplete games. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even think about it in that aspect either, man.
And I'm not knocking, like, they're a small team, and it was a Hellblade price tag, so I'm not. You can't be too hard on it, but I mean, there's a lot of bugs and stuff on it in it from what I gather. So that's my issue with it. It's like if that game really did come out hurting, I don't know, man. I guess I shouldn't say much because I haven't played it, nor do I care to play it. But I just feel like if there are issues out there, that's not good. That's not the way you speak with your wallet.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we letting shit. We're showing them that it's okay. Same thing with PUBG. You showing motherfuckers it's okay to put out games.
Same thing.
Yeah, Battlefield 4.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. Battlefield 4 was fucked up when it came out. Beyond fuck up on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? So
is Hellblade out yet on the Xbox yet?
Yeah, it's been out for months.
Yes. I want to see how good that do because that game way better. I ain't even played.
It sold 50,000 the last time I checked.
Mm-hmm. On Xbox and the computer.
I just saw an article today. It sold a million overall. So it's sold over 500,000 on PlayStation alone, and then I guess Xbox and PC probably made it a million or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last I saw. Money on that. Don't spend y'all money on that bullshit. That's some bullshit right there.
Well, they don't got shit else to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, low key, you got to justify your fucking Xbox too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, all they had was Sea of Thieves, and they saw this. It was like, okay, way more action, different guns, different enemies, I guess. So I guess it was better than Sea of Thieves, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing is what I'm saying. It's like they're saying, oh, it knocked out God of War. I'm like, bro, like, don't compare this game to a complete game, a masterpiece at that. Don't compare this to a masterpiece and say it knocked it out a month later, bro. It's just a lot of shit being said.
That's silly. Anybody trying to argue, oh, it beat out God of War, they're crazy. They're out there goddamn like that. You shouldn't even bring those up in the same conversation because they're drastically different from
exactly.
One's a multi-million-dollar project, the other one's not, so that's not a fair comparison. The other one is groundbreaking, the other one's not. Like it's just silly to bring those up. I will say this on behalf of the PlayStation community, Remedy, you can take that Control game coming out and you can put that back over there. We don't want that over here.
Hey man, bro, that dude looked just like what it looked just like that game, but with different powers.
Yeah,
that's all it looked like, bro.
You can ask my wife. As soon as it aired, I said, "Ugh, it's got that weird color palette from Quantum Break." And then I saw the psyche or the what's it called, psychedelic powers. I said, "Oh, this is Quantum Break." We don't.
That's what I thought too.
Stage. Fuck that.
Hey,
look, I'm unfairly angry with that developer because I bought an Xbox strictly for that game and then sold it because of that game.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I always say to myself, man, I bought my Xbox because I wanted Quantum Break, man. And then as soon as I see some live action shit, and then I seen this motherfucker not reload, it was just super power basic. All the powers you got, you already didn't had. Like you keep the same powers throughout the fucking game. It was just
bro, look, Brad, that ain't shit, bro. Look, you ask sick what I use my Xbox for, bro. I use my Xbox to look at y'all shows. I look at y'all shows on my Xbox, right? And then I have to go to my PlayStation to text y'all like what y'all talking about. That's what I do because I know he'd be like, "What the fuck is he doing?" Because I always miss what he say because I got to keep switching back and forth. But I gotta have a reason to use the motherfucker. I use it just to look at y'all shows, all y'all shows. That's what I look. That's what I use it for. And I play some Gears every now and then. But that's it. That's all the fuck I use it for.
Oh my God!
Terrible, bro.
Who was that?
Oh, what's up, family? What's up, family? What's going on there, family?
What up, son?
What's up with you, Rudy?
Oh, work face ass nigga. Look, man.
Every time he joins, it sounds like he's on ET spaceship.
He is. He's helping ET.
And every time you join, you look like you should be out there cutting some trees down, motherfucker.
This is crazy, bro.
I heard.
He's burnt out. Hey, Diver, since you on here, man, what you think about the State of Decay beating God of War in sales this month? I mean, last month, man. Is that a?
Are you serious?
Yeah. And niggas is celebrating that shit. I seen Xbox. It's one Xbox nigga, random nigga, cause I was walking by a GameStop. This nigga stopped me and gave me a neon green cupcake, my nigga. And was like, "Nigga, we won." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about, son?" It had a candle in it and shit, like it was my birthday. The motherfucker wasn't even
over God of War.
They saying they beat God of War after God of War was a month out already. They beat God. He said he beat God of War. How you feel about that? You think it deserves to be put on that pedestal of saying it beat God of War? I mean,
I hate that. I hate that motherfucking game. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
You got this nigga stuck.
Damn. We thought you'd be happy and overjoyed for that, man.
Nah, you motherfuckers always be like, "Oh, this Xbox nigga." Nah, I love games, and I would say God of War over that game any day.
Any day. That nigga Silver had a good point, man, when he said that it's like celebrating.
Hey, are we on live yet?
Yeah, we live. Nigga, you got like 3 people.
Oh, okay. Hey, well, in that case, fuck God of War, nigga. That's what's up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? State of Decay did his thing.
This nigga stupid.
There you go. Switch it up.
Oh shit. Oh, all right. Well, next topic. We got what was it? Damn, what was it? I lost my train of fucking thought and shit. Man, I don't know if y'all want to talk about the Xbox doll, my nigga. Do we gotta talk about the dolls?
Hey, man, I didn't even know doll. You talking about a toy doll?
The toy doll, the Xbox doll.
I
don't want to talk about it because I think it's dumb. I just think it's dumb.
Let me grab my daughter real quick. I'm gonna see if she likes it. Hold on.
What the heck?
Let me grab my daughter real quick and see if she like it.
My God.
Like it, I mean, I don't see the big deal about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no preference for the.
Who is it? Who is it for? The kids?
It gotta be for the kids, but it come with an Xbox, and it come with a game that's only on that Xbox. So niggas is saying like Like that Xbox got more exclusives than the actual Xbox.
Damn.
All right, come here. Riley, come here.
Damn.
Oh, look at her all shy.
All right, look. So, Xbox. Remember that thing I used to have? That sucks? Okay. They came out with a doll, a girl doll.
Look at it. Look at it.
Xbox controller. It has a gaming chair. What do you want? Okay. Do you want it? Okay. That's all. Thank you. that was not. I didn't set that up. I didn't tell them why they're coming out here. That was live. Even small children don't want that shit.
Hey, bro.
Did you show her the doll? Did you show it to her?
Nah, she seen the Dutch. Probably would have got scared of that motherfucker.
That's terrible, man.
That is terrible, man. I mean,
that's supposed to sell consoles or something? That's crazy.
Nah, I mean,
well, here's the issue, right? Like, your parents and or your quote unquote heroes are supposed to be like courageous and show power and intellect. So if your child is idolizing over a gamer or a streamer, to me that's more of an issue socially, because that's not somebody you should aspire to be ever.
Yeah,
like my kids see me playing games, I feel dumb. I feel dumb and ashamed sometimes. Like, this is not a good use of my time. You know what I mean? Like, but now we're gonna put out dolls that have controllers. Like, that's something you should aspire to be. That's terrible.
Role model.
What you say?
Oh, you doing the bionic man?
You sound like a drowning calculator, my nigga. Say that again.
Good. You choking robots over there.
Y'all can go
hey, that one dude that makes millions of dollars. What is his name? PewDiePie or whatever. Yeah, you wouldn't want your kids to do that shit?
No.
Hell no. I wouldn't either. Hell no.
He's making millions. He's making millions.
That nigga got to get up every day and make a video, my nigga. Like every day though, and then make a video laughing about the same shit. You know how dark that nigga's soul is by now. You know what I mean? This nigga done.
And you got to get up every day and sell Coca-Cola bottles. Fuck you.
I get up 5 days a week, nigga. I got off, nigga. My phone is still ringing. I don't even answer that motherfucker, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. PewDiePie, and he got to get up, make a video, and act like acting like the thing talking about it. He's still laughing at. Like, this nigga had to grow out of it by now, but he has to do it to maintain money. So he's like stuck in this hell of YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm not mad at YouTube folks or streamers or whatever. Like, do you? And if my kids want to do that, okay, fine, do that on your spare time, but don't make it like your dream to do that full time. In my opinion, that's just not.
If you want to grow up and be that,
you know what I'm saying? I want better for them. You know what I mean? But if that's what they want to do, I'll support them. I just don't want that something. I don't think that's something you should idolize.
Yeah. I hear him on that. Because you can remember when we was little, they used to ask, like, what you want to do when you grow up? I want to be a doctor, lawyer,
karate.
Somebody that they want to be a rapper. Like, fam, no,
don't do that.
You got to push for something. If you become a rapper, a great rapper, great. But don't aim for that at 5 years old.
I'll show that nigga Lil Wayne kissing on Baby and shit. Nigga be like, this
motherfucking drug dealer.
Crazy.
Here's what I was.
Hey, but you know what? Hey, look, a quick thing on that thing, man. This is another thing that show y'all who be green lighting that shit over there at Microsoft, man. Like, shit like that. I'd be like, now I don't know how much money it took to make that little doll and sell that motherfucker. Y'all could have put that on a game.
No,
like,
well,
I just don't know who be green lighting that shit over there, bro.
Third party company named, what was that fucking name? It was like something girls, nigga, like a girl company, like girl dolls or some shit. They asked Microsoft and they use it, and Microsoft was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind it because I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get kids familiar with gaming. Just like it's their copy of the Labo. The Labo was the same shit. To where it's just.
Well, yeah, but like you said, they went up to them and was like, "Yo, let us use your shit. Why not? It's more publicity." You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it's American. It's American dolls. Those are expensive dolls. You know what I'm saying? They're not cheap ass little dolls.
American Girls, huh? That's what it's called. American Girl dolls or some shit, right? No, whatever it's called. Whatever it's called. At the end of the day, my nigga. Every time I think about that and what they allowed to come out, it reminds me that Scalebound got canceled. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like you canceling shit like Scalebound, but you bringing out Dolls and State of Decay. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just say State of Decay did beat God of War. You know what I'm saying?
It did. It did beat it after a month, just like God of War beat Halo. You know what I'm saying? Even though Halo was out for 5 years, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, nigga, quality is quality. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I think it's just stupid to look at MPD like that, man. Nigga, like you comparing it to a month-old game that's double price.
MPD doesn't include digital, does it?
I don't think so. It only includes America. That's the sad part of it. Like, goddamn, only one corner of the earth is what we putting trophies up for.
It's a North American. I mean, but they do it for all industries. But if it doesn't include digital, that's really so people went out and bought that shit physical.
I don't know.
That's a goddamn shame.
Boy, look.
Hey, like I said, hey, nigga, butter tastes good if it's the only thing you can eat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, they didn't really give them shit. All they had was State of Decay, and they was tired of that after 3 days. It was the same shit over and over and over again.
Look, IP Man or Ipman, right? Bruce Lee's Grandmaster, he was eating old ass, raw ass potatoes, and even he wanted some rice, some dry ass rice.
Yeah, real shit.
10 black belts to get some rice.
But real shit.
Yeah. One bag of rice. They threw the nigga 10 bags. He took one. Like, all I need is one. But I want my rice.
Like, they're buying a game that it looks like them dudes are your character's like rolling around on that little that device that catches on fire. It's got 2 wheels. You know what I'm talking about? Like they just be skating around everywhere. Like there's no weight to their steps. Like fuck that game. That game's trash. You go and do an animation and you just like drift over there for no reason. Like dude, that game is retarded. Like, did you see the way the zombies come through the windows?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I see. I got a video on that shit. Them motherfuckers step out of the window.
I feel like they made that shit.
You know, I'm like, how the fuck you step out of a window, my nigga? Like, what the fuck? And then the animation is just that game is just. There ain't no excuse. I don't care what size your fucking studio is. I don't give a fuck. It's smaller studios that made better games than that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Lost Soul Aside was made by one motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? One person was making Lost Soul Aside when they put out that fucking trailer for that shit.
I can't wait for that game to come out. Oh, I can't wait.
I don't want to hear no excuses, man. It is what it is, though, man. I guess niggas like what they like and don't like what they don't like.
Yeah.
And speaking of talking about what we don't like,
zombie games. I thought zombie games would be fatigued by now, but I guess they're not.
Nah, they are, bro. I mean, that's why they talking shit about Days Gone, man. Because people are tired of zombies. I've been tired of zombies, man. They didn't overplay that shit. I don't give a fuck. What more can a zombie do except run at you? You know what I'm saying? It's just I can't.
Next time, motherfucker gonna start pop blocking. Then what you gonna do?
Hey, isn't that The Last of Us though? Isn't The Last of Us a zombie game?
Nah, Last of Us is it's dead people being controlled by what you call those fungi, nigga. And
it's a disease. It's a disease. They got a disease, some type of disease.
So there's zombies.
Well, everybody they all breaking down the zombies.
Nigga, you know what the fuck it is. If you don't buy The Last of Us 2 then, nigga. I mean, don't buy the shit, nigga. You know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say fuck zombie. Nigga. I know Days Gone gonna be a fun game. You can tell it is, but people tired of zombies. Same thing with The Last of Us. If you look at it like it's a zombie game and you tired of the shit, then don't buy the shit then, my nigga. I just want a quality ass game. I know there's more dangerous things in The Last of Us world than some goddamn fucking zombies, my nigga. They don't even zombies, nigga. Them motherfuckers is clickers and shit, my nigga. But I guess you can say they're the same. They're a form of zombie, I guess, nigga.
Yeah, that's what they say.
They're not walking around stupidly while you shoot them in the head, nigga. You gotta like low key strategize around them motherfuckers, my nigga.
And get your motherfucking what you call that controlling ass up out of here, cuz.
I still can't hear you. Nigga, you sound like
I didn't play The Last of Us. Hey, I just started the first one though. My son had it. I didn't even know he had it.
Yeah, so you tripping, nigga. I mean, it is what it is, nigga. When you play Xbox, you lose sight of what's good, my nigga. It is what it is.
Nigga, you gonna start crying in the first hour when you play that motherfucker. First 5 minutes, matter of fact.
It's crazy.
That shit was so good, bro.
It is what it is, dog. Okay. What about this this Microsoft and Nintendo Switch ganging up on PlayStation and now these weird ass YouTubers making videos saying that the PS5 is gonna fall off next generation because it doesn't have what do you call it? Share what is it called? Crossplay.
Wait.
Oh, man,
Did dealer talk shit about The Last of Us?
Oh yeah, he did.
Am I a mod?
Yeah, he was talking shit about it.
Man, I don't understand Diller, bro. Diller, man.
Whack ass zombies there.
Man, goofy ass. Man, look here. If you don't run yourself over the forklift, Jesus Christ.
Hey, man, dude, man, like, he came up off of bullshit. I just hate how they try to act like they not Xbox dudes and say they neutral and, man, and then they talk about motherfuckers like that. But like, bruh, sit your ass. Now, they him and that Colt Eastwood, bro, they ain't shit. And people, I just don't see how people subscribe to them, bro. Like, I can't see it, but they do.
Look, it is what it is. I didn't see more motherfuckers talk about that shit, even them. I seen mainstream motherfucking companies and shit, mainstream YouTube motherfuckers like I forgot what was it? It was somebody. It's a like big name motherfucking YouTubers saying the same fucking shit, and I'm like, y'all niggas, how the fuck do we let a $1 billion company that is losing in the gaming industry like persuade you motherfuckers to get on Sony's ass about motherfucking crossplay and calling it anti-consumerism, yet to play this very same game, Xbox is the only console that you have to pay to play it. Like, why are we worried about crossplay right now when motherfuckers still paying for free games? Like, it's like, take that shit one step. Don't overlook something on something else, my nigga. Microsoft charges you that you have to get Xbox Live to play this free ass game and any other free ass game. Where in Nintendo and PlayStation, you don't gotta pay money to play free games. So why are we skipping over that just to go after PlayStation on some shit that's not even making sense? I was on that True Gamers podcast yesterday, and all them people cool. Shout out to them niggas, man. Them niggas is cool, but a lot of us didn't agree. And I explained it to them niggas in detail, like nigga, like this shit is a business. Like, yeah, we gamers and we want games. We gamers and we want games. I don't work for Sony. Fuck Sony. I don't give a fuck. But being in business, I know exactly why they wouldn't do it. You don't expose your people to your competition in no way. You don't help your competition ever. You don't see the Golden State Warriors just giving LeBron the ball up. No, they swept them niggas. You don't help your competition.
Hell no, not in no way or form.
You're not what you helping them for? I thought Microsoft was here to compete. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta hold their hands. That's not competing if I gotta help you, my nigga.
Bro,
you know
that's business 101, bro. That's business 101. They pulling out all the stock because they know once you get on top of somebody, bro, you put your knee in their neck and keep them there, and that's what Sony is doing. And they pulling so far along. The thing is, they need to not worry about something. They need to worry about Nintendo. You know what I mean? Because Nintendo is the one that's taking their market.
Nintendo rolling with them because they both.
Well, I'm talking about far as doing that dumbass business shit. Because to tell you the truth, I don't even see why Nintendo doing that, bro. I don't see why they doing that.
I know why.
They got a nice piece of they listen. It's 3 people in the race. Microsoft is not used to being last. And they've been last for a long time. And they pulling out the stops. Next thing you know, they might be making a game with Nintendo. Shit, you know what I mean? Like, they doing everything, bro. That's business 101, man. They trying to knock them off the top, bro.
I don't know if you talking about they coming out last. They making way more money than PlayStation.
What?
Not no motherfucking in the gaming part. Crazy, no, not in the gaming section, fam. They killing them.
Bro. Relax. I mean, God of War made more money.
Killing them, bro.
Shit combined, bro. Relax. Nah, it's not even about the money though. It's more or less about like pushing the blame and making everybody else ignore the bad shit going on Xbox's side. These niggas just sold you an Xbox One X, and then they're telling you that we're gonna make games for next generation. 6 months later, they want people to ignore that. But now we want to talk about a game that most you motherfuckers don't even want to play, or even play. But we want to complain about it just to complain about it. It's because Microsoft put out a tweet saying, "Yeah, we're doing it, but Sony's not." Like, like you know why Sony not doing it for selling y'all? We didn't do it last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they crushing them, bro.
I mean,
They just
even
make
the
them
question.
about $500 thing. Then now they talking about a new machine, and y'all want to talk about? Oh, come on now, that's terrible.
Calling it anti-consumerism. Like, how is it anti-consumerism if you motherfuckers is charging people for shit? How is it anti-consumerism when you motherfucker putting out busted ass, broke ass games that aren't finished? You know what I'm saying? Like how the fuck are we worried about all this shit? These niggas can't even put out complete games. When the last time they put out a complete game? When the last time? You know what I'm saying? Like, when the last time you can sit there and say, okay, they put out a complete game? What, Gears of War 2 years ago? Like, what the fuck are we gonna say? I mean, even games like Recore wasn't put together right. You get to the end of that motherfucker, it tell you need to go back and backtrack and get some goddamn crystals to open the door in 4 times.
I
Like, what the
bought
fuck
that
is
shit.
this shit, guys? Like, nigga, we ain't gonna talk about how they got loot boxes and all that games.
The same thing. I worded the same thing.
You gotta word it the same way. What are you talking about?
Same thing. How many of those motherfucking doors? How many of those doors you have open until you went further and got a war? Then you have back so you can open them doors up. Same shit.
Nah, nigga, you know you fucking up, and you fucked up in the head thinking that's the same shit. You get to the end of the game, you got to go back. You gonna get to the end. What are you talking about, bro? Have you played God of War? What the fuck are you talking? This nigga. What you got to say on this shit, Silver guy? What you think about the whole crossplay thing?
I just want to know where all the same energy is for all the other third-party games like Madden, Battlefield, any Ubisoft. Why are we just crying about Fortnite?
That's another good fact.
Why. Because all those games aren't on the Switch. Shut the fuck up. Get out of face.
What did he say? I can't hear him. What'd you say, bro?
This nigga's super stupid, guy. He like, why ain't y'all talking about Madden and all them other games? He said, I tell you what, got on the Switch. That's why you motherfucking like, facts though. Fact shit. Like, why all of us this big?
At the end of the day, I don't think it hurts or benefits Sony, so you might as well do it, in my opinion. But I just, why the fake outrage? Like, goddamn. Like, would y'all put y'all efforts somewhere else? Like, hey, Nintendo, could you make me a quality, a mature adult game? Hey, Xbox, could you make a game? Fuckers, quit crying Sony. Worry about your damn selves. Goddamn.
Yeah, real shit. Hey, look, but it do hurt Sony because like they want to push Minecraft. Like I seen a little thing they had. They was like playing Minecraft together. But what they don't tell you is the Nintendo Switch guys had to get an Xbox Live account.
Oh my God, I'll be right back.
To play Minecraft with them. So I know that's what Microsoft low-key want to push. They want to push gamers to get Xbox Live to play with Xbox.
So apparently, this is kind of a sidebar thing. Apparently, the new Xbox in development is known as Scarlet. So is X the new Scarlet letter? That's my only question.
More than likely. Hey, but what would the Scarlet? What would Scarlet mean? What's up with all the S's in their code names too, man? I noticed that part too. Like Scorpio, Scarlet, Stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just. I don't know, bro.
Xbox is weird, dude. People lost their damn minds at E3 when they got all those developers. Okay, 2 of them, Playground makes sense. They seem like they're a really good team. But then they bought Playdead, who just made that game.
Well, exactly.
They have like 2 developers. Anyway, and then they bought Hellblade, Ninja Theory, which is awesome. But I think it'll be telling. I want to see if the creative directors and stuff, if they leave. Like the dude did from Moab or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm waiting to do. I'm waiting to see who leaves. I'm praying for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm low-key praying for them because it's like every company they had took over, niggas left or they got bought out. You know what I'm saying?
I will buy a next Xbox if their next game is equivalent to Hellblade or better. I'm gonna buy an Xbox strictly for that game.
I hear you.
Down. Like I love that. I love that studio.
No, it's a great studio. It's their best studio they got, in my opinion. It's the best studio they got because they got that creative mind. None of their studios got that creative mind. They all working on somebody else's shit. You know what I'm saying?
That might not be true. They might have great talent. It's just their hands have been tied. So if they realize that the reason why Sony's been killing them is because they give creative freedom, and Xbox starts to mimic that and allow their devs to do what they want to do, maybe we'll actually get some real competition next go around.
And that'll be beautiful as fuck. That's what I'm looking forward to. That'd be a wonderful thing. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see.
We'll see. We definitely will, because
only time will tell. I mean, they're a $1 trillion company. You would think that they have the money to spare, but who knows?
Yeah, no, they don't want to invest too much in Xbox, man. That's not their main priority. They got Windows before, they got the cloud before it. Hell, they got that Vizio shit they got before it. The Xbox falls pretty far in the spectrum, my nigga. They got too much. They want to get into cell phones. They want to get back into PC. They want to have, if they're gonna go gaming, they want to have the whole planet of gaming. They don't want to just have the Xbox. They want to use that brand to break into everywhere else. They're using the Xbox right now to break back into PC. They already fucked up and tried to get.
I made a video about that years ago.
Yeah. So you already know. And now with that Funko Pop shit, what's up, uncompetitive? With that Funko Pop shit, it's getting to mobile gaming. They seen how good Pokemon did. They seen how good Mario did. Even Sony's trying to get some of the games into that shit. But Microsoft is trying to get in there and make sure that you get Xbox Live account to play them games online. You watch. It's all gonna be a connection, man. I just don't see what's happening in the future.
I don't knock them for doing it, but I mean they gotta be smart about how they do it and make it consumer friendly.
Yeah, I bet you they intend to do that. It's just going. What I see them doing is devaluing the Xbox in the process. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you can get every Xbox game on a cell phone, the fuck you need an Xbox for? You can get every Xbox game on a PC. Fuck you need an Xbox for? You know what I'm saying? If you want to play it better, you can play on your PC. If you want to play it on the go, you play it on your fucking phone. You know what I'm saying? It's what's the point?
As long as the way you don't devalue the brand is by optimizing for your hardware. So like let's say the next Gears does all that, they need to make sure it's tailored towards the X, right? And that way it's optimized for that one hardware, and then port it everywhere else. And that, in my opinion, that's the way it should be. That's how you don't devalue it. But
I'm about to hurt your feelings because I heard that them niggas is already aiming towards PC first. Like it's gonna be PC centric for Gears, and then they're gonna go do it for console.
Well, I mean that makes sense too. I mean that makes sense too.
Yeah, you go for the strongest, and then you devalue. Then you like take off what you can to make it run better on the system too. But
it still needs to be optimized, though, in my opinion. Like you can't have another Quantum Break.
No, you can't. I mean, you can't have a lot of games they got. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, it's too much waiting though. Like I heard before E3, all these Xbox guys saying Microsoft got to bring some new IPs or they're done. They got to bring some games or they're done. That's all I've been hearing. Oh, this is the last year. They get no more chances after this. No more chances. Tired of waiting. Waiting about to be over. I'm tired. And then this E3 comes up and they show you no new IPs. They show you nothing but shit that's going to happen in the future. And then they tell you to buy another box, which most likely these companies they bought are going to have them games on that new box. So it's like, which one was it?
Third year in a row with no new IP shown? Third, fourth year in a row?
Third, fourth year in a row with no new IP. So
that's
it's
terrible.
But then, like I said, they everybody was saying wait for E3. They were like, this E3 is the final one. They don't come out with no games. That's it. They didn't come out with no games. They just came out with third-party trailers. That's it. That's not coming out with no games. This is going to happen regardless. If they didn't have none of those trailers on their shit, it's still coming to Xbox. That's not bringing no games. That's just making shit look good. That's sprinkling like sprinkles on top of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same old fucking thing over. The same thing we got last year is the same thing we got this year. Just third-party games, and it's third-party games, and how much better it looks on the fucking Xbox One X. That's it.
Hey man, you know what? The only thing I seen that they accomplished was getting a third-party Japanese shit right. That's it. That's the only thing they really accomplished.
Well, shit. No, but
how
though?
Wait. How? You mean because Sony didn't want them on their stage because they were showcasing their own games?
I can't hear you, friend. Say that again.
I said, you mean because Sony allowed them to have those on their stage because Sony only wanted their own games shown? No,
you know what? You know what, fam? I think what Sony did.
What up, Tay?
Everybody know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they pushing all their resources towards the PS5. That's why I think they let everybody know about those 4 games, and they only wanted to put those 4 games out there. I think they didn't mind about that third-party stuff because they was gonna get it anyway. I just think Sony was worried about putting all their resources towards the PS5 because I don't know if they're gonna be at Gamescom this year, but I hope they do. What'd you say?
No, I don't see that. I don't see that at all. I don't see that they put their resources toward that. I think they it was like this. The way this is
Bro, they
how
putting their resources. Trust me, I'm telling you.
This is how I've seen how E3 went. This is my view of E3. Microsoft went out and they paid as many people as possible to be on their stage. That way, Sony won't have as many people as possible on their stage. All they can really have is a few people they already signed and motherfucking their shit. You know what I'm saying? If you look at what Microsoft had, Microsoft didn't have shit but Halo, Gears, and Forza, the same old shit. They giving people.
They didn't even have that. Well, they did have that bullshit ass Halo shit.
American money is worth more than yen, my nigga. So Microsoft went out there and showed them some American money, like nigga, here, come on our stage. They didn't go out there and get no.
Let's not pretend like the games that were shown on E3 on Sony stage were not the games everybody's looking forward to.
Hey, Tay, you not in the Twitter chat, the roundtable chat, my nigga? My bad, Silver. I'll send you one, my nigga, if you're not in the roundtable chat. Go ahead, Silver, my bad.
Hey, King, you sounding like some hating ass shit right now.
Hey, why Xbox niggas always think the truth is called hating, my nigga? Like the fuck you mean, nigga? The fuck?
Because you just last week you was talking about when E3 came out, you was like it was a good show, this and that. Now you out there saying that they went and paid all these people for it. You don't know shit.
I didn't say it was a bad show. I didn't say it was. I know it was a good. I said it was a good show. I'm saying they didn't sell Xbox, nigga. They didn't. I'm saying that they paid all these developers to be on their stage and made that their show. Sony was like, well, fuck it, we'll run our show and win with just our games. You know what I'm saying? Like Microsoft went to Japan and people thought, oh, they gonna get some exclusive. No, they didn't. None of all those games they showed is gonna be on PlayStation day one, same day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's why I'm saying that I don't think they spent that money. That's why they hold that money, Thrash. That's why I think they didn't spend that money, man. They didn't want it was coming to their thing. I think they putting all their focus towards something.
Isn't it? I told you it was in the chat, nigga. I told you. Now what you saying, Silver? My bad.
What's up, fam?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said something. What's up? What's your thoughts on this, Killer Tay? You wanted up in here, my nigga. What was your thought, my nigga?
All right, for that Microsoft E3, I know before I get into that, before this E3, we knew Microsoft. We was hollering about Microsoft didn't have any studios. They need to go out and buy some studios, and then they come to E3, show you they bought 4 and created 1. No matter if they already been working with them or not. So they've been listening to us on that.
Right.
Then we were saying Sony's getting all the Japanese support because Xbox them don't like it. But the Xbox guys were mad because they weren't getting them. And Sony, it looked like Sony was getting all the Japanese support. Bill came out on stage and showed y'all, hey, I was working and I got the Japanese support. He set that up.
But they were already getting support from these companies.
They weren't getting as much as Sony was. Is what I'm trying to tell you. All these games that we thought were just going to be primarily on PlayStation are on Xbox too.
No, all them games, all them third-party Japanese games they showed was coming out day one for Xbox and day one for PlayStation. Regardless,
that wasn't the narrative. That wasn't the narrative, though. That wasn't the narrative. Everybody was saying when we was getting hints of these games before E3, everybody was like, "Yeah, this is going to be only on PlayStation. Devil May Cry is going to be exclusive to PlayStation. They coming back home."
Yeah,
I've heard
that fucking From Software game that was Bloodborne too.
Objection.
Yeah, because Sony got supposed to get 3 games from them, so they're not working on any multi-platform until then. Come to find out that none of that stuff was true.
Break it down to these motherfuckers. Let them know what's up.
Objection.
Well, you know what?
Hold on, big money. Hold on. We got an objection. Let me hear what you got to say.
Shit, objection.
You cannot say narrative, the word or the term, when referencing Xbox because they ain't got no goddamn narratives in none of their games. Stop it.
Ooh, damn.
I didn't say narratives for their games. When did I say narrative for their games?
I'm saying that because you said narrative. You can't say narrative. Don't say
I'm talking about narratives on this third-party support. I didn't say.
You can't say narrative when you refer to Xbox. They ain't got no stories.
What are you talking about? You're making no sense right now, dude.
Hey, bro, you know what?
This nigga causing trouble.
Hey, man.
You're making no sense.
He's super fool.
Hey, no, you know what, bro? Listen, this is what it is, bro. Listen, a lot of people got to understand this, bro. Like when y'all hear these people, it's speculation. Just like when I said I think they working on to the future, it's all speculation. Last time I looked, don't nobody in a lot of these shows, man, know what's really going on, y'all. It's just speculation. We speculate.
But they also only speculate. They're not speculating what that company is making. They're speculating that company is making for my preferred platform.
Yeah,
Look,
they are, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It's all speculation, bro. So if it turns out, if we say one thing and it turns out something else, you was wrong. That's all I can say. Hey, I was wrong.
Look,
yeah, but like, when you tell them they're wrong, they try to flip the script.
No.
Who, the PS4 guys?
No, just anybody. I could say on any side. Like, look, it was factual. Like what you said, niggas thought that it was rumors going around that because Street Fighter was exclusive to PlayStation, that Devil May Cry was going to be exclusive as well, right? I know I heard that. I remember hearing that, and that is fact. And when Devil May Cry came on Xbox's stage, it surprised everybody. That's why they had a good show, because they had the most surprises. Yeah. I'm on record saying that shit. What I'm saying though is that Microsoft themselves, as a gaming console, did absolutely nothing. Nobody goes on stage and say, "Hey, we got these studios." You know what I'm saying? Like, "Hey, look at these studios we got." You know what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga, like that shit happens outside of E3, and you show us the results of what happened at E3. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the games for these. I mean, I could see if they said we got this studio, and then bam, here goes the game they're working on. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just a name of it, like Metroid with Nintendo last year, they didn't show no footage. They just showed Metroid 4. That was it. With these studios,
you mean like
they could have. Yeah,
Sony did it.
Yeah, like so, like
Sony does it, right?
Sony does this shit too. Yeah.
Sony bought a new studio that's making Concrete Genie. They didn't talk about the studio. They came out and showed gameplay.
That's what E3 is supposed to be about. That's what I'm like. That's why I'm like, people before E3. Now, you said that people talking about Devil May Cry, and I agree. Can you agree that before E3, people were saying this is Microsoft's last chance? They better come out with some new IPs for us to play. Not no Forza, no Games, no Halo, no Gears. We want some new IPs on our Xbox to give us reason to have bought this fucking Xbox, especially the people who bought the X. Everybody was saying this, but then they come out and they don't show you not one new IP exclusive to Xbox/PC. I don't even like saying that's exclusive, but I'll even give them that. But they didn't even come with that. But what they did have exclusives for was PC and motherfucking mobile. But they didn't have no exclusives for the Xbox.
They only have. You talking about the tactics game and the pop game, right?
Pop. Yeah. They're not going to come on to the base Xbox. They are announced for the PC, for the fucking mobiles, and that was it. That's just, to me, I'm like, well, they didn't deliver the games.
But when they did that, the way they showed it, it made it seem like we weren't going to get a Gears at all, and they surprised motherfuckers with Gears 5. Even though it's Gears, Xbox guys love that game. Just like they love Halo. Those two titles, they got a following. But my thing is about this conference though. This conference showed that we don't have to go. The ones that don't want to go to PlayStation, but they want those Japanese games, you don't have to anymore because you can get them on your preferred console. We used to have to go and buy the PlayStation until now to go get those Japanese titles that we want. We don't have to do that anymore because we get some Japanese support.
No, that's what I'm saying though. All those Japanese Japanese games. Devil May Cry 4 has always been on PlayStation, and it's gonna be on Xbox. It was on Xbox last time.
Yeah, it was on 360.
That From Software game, that was the
Yeah.
game that From Software announced that they were making. That was a third party. I mean, that was going to be on all consoles. That was that game. They announced that a long time.
No. They didn't say anything about that game until after it was actually shown at E3 this year. They were hush mouth on that because I was trying to find information on that game. I was trying to find the information on that game. I swear, I shit you not.
They didn't have no information on the game. But they said they were working on 2 projects after Bloodborne came out. They said they were working on 2 projects.
And that VR game that Sony sold at again.
One was going to be on all consoles. One was going to be a Sony exclusive. People thought that Sony exclusive was Bloodborne too.
No, that VR game was the VR game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody thought it was Bloodborne 2 was going to be that exclusive, but it was really that VR game. That multiplayer game they was talking about was this game, the Shadows Die Twice game. So it was already coming to the Xbox, is what I'm saying. They already had that support. It's not that they had support. It's just that they paid to have them on their stage to make it seem like they're getting support that they already had. You know what I'm saying? They just paid them money.
You know they paid them.
But they're not going up there for free, my nigga.
What I'm saying is all the narratives has been shut down. All the narratives leading up to this one that Microsoft ain't got shit to show, and they showed something.
But they didn't.
It don't even matter. It don't even matter. I'm saying what I'm trying to get y'all to see is these 5 studios that they bought, even though they've been working with Microsoft since the beginning. Well, not the 5. The 4 they bought, they've been working with Microsoft since the beginning. Mm-hmm. They still have creative directory on what they want to make. This new studio that they created, Phil came on. Yeah, Phil did the Giant Bomb or the other one, the other interview, and said that studio has no limit.
It has
so
no limit
whatever
at
they
all.
want, they have no limit at all, and they can do whatever they want.
That's true.
Which means 5. These are going to be 5 new exclusives coming out of these studios. It don't matter how long it takes. We waited 12 years for Neo. We're still waiting on fucking Deep Down. We waited fucking 10 years for. We waited 10 years for fucking Last Guardian.
Sure did.
Waited another 11 years for something else. So it don't matter how long, but they showing us that they're getting back to where they were.
It matters how long because what the fuck are they doing this whole entire time? But let me throw something. Let me throw something at y'all that a lot of niggas is just ignoring, my nigga. And this is like I said, this is like business 101. Yeah. Yes, they gave them creative freedom to do whatever the fuck they want, right?
Yeah.
But you know what else they gave them? They gave them a goal. So they could give them all the creative freedom they want, but you have a goal to make. And if that goal is high to where the only way you can make that goal is to make that game with some goddamn loot boxes in it, then that's what the fuck they're gonna have to do in order to make that goal. You got all the creative.
But you gotta look at it. What Microsoft exclusives had loot boxes in it. I know they had the little skins and stuff, but not loot boxes.
What? Listen, what? Halo got loot boxes.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. I forgot about that shit. Yes, I ain't been on that shit in a minute.
Yes, sir. So it's like the Gears too.
Yeah, like, but it's not. Well, I can get you that, but you can earn those in the game though.
Yeah, loot box is loot box, nigga.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? If a girl got big titties, the motherfuckers is big. When the bra is on, when the bra is off, you can still tell they big. You know what I'm saying? It's just there.
You're right. You're right.
So it's like I said, like they're gonna give them a goal. They're giving them the creative freedom, and that's what gamers want to hear because that's what we've been complaining about with Microsoft.
Yeah. And that's why I'm not giving them a pass on not showing new exclusives.
Yeah, but they're
how you know they're giving them a go, King?
What the fuck?
Every company gives their studios a go.
There's no goal, bro. There is not for any company, Diver. My nigga, Sony, Nintendo. Everybody got fucking goals. That's how your company stays alive, bro. What do you mean?
I know that's what I'm trying to explain. Is like why you keep saying that. Like, what does that mean? What are you trying to mean by they got goals?
What I'm saying is they got all the creative freedoms in the world, but Microsoft is going to give them a goal to make. Now, this is a $1 billion company, $1 trillion almost. So their goals are going to be much higher than Sony's and Nintendo's ever would be, simply because what's big for Microsoft is how big their company is. How big your company is how big your goals are going to be. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to reduce the goals because it's not making them money. They're a bigger machine than everybody else. The more money you spend, the more money you gain.
Yeah,
so
Sony had the upper hand because they had a ton of studios.
Yeah,
and half of their studios are sub studios to help their main ones.
Yeah, I mean,
Microsoft only had like 5.
What they call it, the Ice Team?
Yeah.
What do they make it called? The Ice Team? Yeah, they got a team that don't make games. They just go around. They are super smart, super tight ass developers who just go around and help everybody else. So
and we're making so bad with Microsoft. They had 5 studios, but 2 of those studios were subbed out to the main 3. So it was kind of fucking them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, that's why I said I'm worried about them, because I know like that was a small ass team and they're not used to trying to make big numbers. Like Hellblade just now made $1 million.
Oh, they've been doing. They starting to do hiring for them Ninja Theory.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, they are, because they got a big ass goal to make. The more people you hiring, the bigger your goal.
Yeah,
your money gotta be. You gotta make what you gotta make, bro. You gotta do it.
And we're making so bad since the Initiative and Undead Labs already had games out. Those are going to be the first 3 that we see anything come from. Mm-hmm. Any new games come from them. So I think we should be hearing rumors about what Ninja Theory might be making.
Yeah, we should be. But what happens if they don't make their goal? Then what?
I mean,
does Microsoft take over after that? Does Microsoft say no?
I mean, what happened if none of the studios from any company make any goals? I mean, they make the project.
No, I know for a fact Horizon made their goal. Fucking God of War is already at 6 million. You know what I'm saying? And it's been like 3 months. They made their fucking goal for sure. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't made it, they're going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I said.
His question was that our company. What happens if any company don't make their goal?
You said what? Say that again, Diver.
Yeah,
I think he said what happens if any company doesn't make their goal.
Then niggas get cut. Would you like me to pull up a list? Would you like me to pull up a list of how many dead development teams got cut by Sony? Sony just cut a couple last year.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, you can't use that as a narrative only on Microsoft when that's when any developer doesn't make their goal.
Exactly.
They usually get dropped. Well, not goals sale wise, but goal development wise.
Right. But see, the difference here is that Microsoft picked up studios that were used to being small. They were used to being a small development team, indie type, game making teams. You know what I'm saying? To where now they're at the AAA level. The goals are higher. It's way more difficult. I mean, niggas like Platinum Games couldn't even handle it. You know what I'm saying?
They've been Ninja Theory, even though they're an indie developer, they've been making some pretty good AAA type games.
Yeah, they have. No, they're a great team. Don't get me wrong.
That was a great pickup.
No, it is. No, it definitely is. But all I'm saying is Microsoft's expectations is going to be higher than Sony's. Going to be higher than Nintendo's. Simply because they're a bigger team. It's like natural. The bigger team is going to want bigger goals. That's just how it always is. There's no ifs, ands, or maybes about it. A team or a company as big as Microsoft is going to have bigger goals than a company like Sony or a company like Nintendo's. You know what I'm saying? You're always going to have a bigger goal. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I think you're thinking too much into it.
No,
right now, since they, I think you're thinking too much into it. Since because they
Nostradamus game is always on point, and it's
whack, nigga.
I understand that this shit is a business on top of all this. Everything we fuck with has something to do with a business. But I'm a gamer. You know what I'm saying? So I know like how business works. It's just business 101. I can't sit there and tell you what their goals are, what they're telling them to do, but I know they have goals. That's just business 101. And if you don't make that goal, and it depends on like all goals are made to be higher than what you expect. You know what I'm saying? Goals are always going to be high. If you don't make it, it's fine. But if you go far under it, say 76% and down, you're going to be in some trouble. Like they're going to take over, and they're going to tell you this is how you do this. This is how you get our money.
Yeah. That's what. But if that's only if it's a constant downslope.
Right.
If it's a constant downslope,
single player games,
then
single player games. You gotta be able to.
Hey, if I'm not doing good on my downstroke, my wife be telling me. Trust me.
Nigga, my girl black. If I look at her funny.
I heard Yoshida say one time. He said we put out 10 games and we expect 2 of them to exceed. I don't know if he all AAA games or just all games. Period.
All games. Period. I mean, he's right. He's 100% right. Only you would be happy to have only 2 succeed. Imagine how Microsoft's goal for the Xbox One was 200 million consoles sold, right?
Yeah, they still did say that. Dude,
that was their fucking goal.
I don't know why they thought that was going to happen.
They said that, bro. They said
that shit. They said that.
I don't know why they thought that was going to happen.
Hey, no, because that's how you got to set your goals high in order to make people work harder to make that goal. If you don't make it, it's fine. But it depends on how bad you fuck up. And the Xbox One X fucked up. I mean, the Xbox One fucked up too bad to where they were even close to a piece of that goal. So now they're doing all these different changes, making new, doing all this backwards compatible shit, not really putting money into the console because it failed its goal so bad. You know what I'm saying? Once you fail your goal bad,
they ain't have no choice. Yeah, they ain't have no choice.
Yeah, they would have been happy with 100 million. They would have been happy with 50% of that goal. But then they didn't even make a quarter. They didn't even make 20%. So it's like, they just made 20%.
I don't know whose choice it was to make that goal that fucking high, but that was an unreasonable goal.
Unreasonable. All goals are unreasonable.
Well,
now imagine how
they presented the damn Xbox.
Imagine the goals for these new motherfucking developers they got. The only one I could put trust in is Ninja Theory. I can't put my trust in the niggas who made State of Decay. Can't put my trust in the niggas who made that that other mass game. I could put my trust in the Forza team, the Playground games, if they making a racing game, which they not. So I'm a worry for them. And everybody else I can't.
Playground? You talking about Playground?
I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Said Playground is not making a racing game.
They're not. He said they're making an open. Phil said on the stage they're making an open world game.
They got 2 teams at Playground. One is the one team that's still making the Forza series, and then the other team that's making this new game. So they are making the racing game. They making that open world game also too.
Yeah, I'm worried about the open world game because racing games and games not racing is 2 different motherfuckers. It's easy as fuck to make a car to have its wheels moving.
No. What I'm saying is the racing team does have no part in the open world team. This is a whole new development team that they hired. Yeah.
Okay, well then we'll see exactly what they can do. I mean, you can put any team you want to do together. I mean, Sony got a lot of failure teams. You know what I'm saying? It's just you got to find your diamonds in the rough. It's really hard to find great teams. I mean, Microsoft had them last generation with Bungie and Epic.
I don't know what I'm saying? I think they got. I think Microsoft and Bungie relationship got fucked up when they actually seen the idea of how Destiny was gonna be.
Right? No, definitely. I mean, no, they were actually in bad terms before that. Microsoft didn't even want to name Halo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They had to fight to make that game's name Halo, bro. That's just insane if you think about it. So it's like. They had the team. Bungie was a great team. I'm not gonna take nothing from them. You know what I'm saying? Bungie was a great team.
Oh yeah, they're a great developer team. Now their business practices they need to fix.
Well, shit. I mean, look at them now. They all fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Well, Epic is doing good. Imagine if Epic was still on there and they had Fortnite as an exclusive. Imagine if Destiny wasn't exclusive to Xbox. It would have been. They would have still.
Yeah, I think they fucked up when they didn't buy Epic when they needed to.
They
had to buy Epic.
I don't even think Epic wanted to fuck with them like that, man. It just seemed like developers that fuck with Microsoft one time, they get the fuck up out of there. Because Remedy is I don't see Remedy don't even want to fuck with Microsoft. No, they games might be coming to Microsoft.
They don't want to fuck.
No, they're making third party. They fucking with them at the same level that Bungie and Epic is fucking with them. They're making
Yeah.
third
Well,
party
you
games. That's it.
throw away the business. Of course, they
But
ain't
the
gonna.
dude said when he did an interview on Control was saying that we still have a great relationship with Microsoft. We just wanted
Bro, they
to
got to say
expand
that.
and let
They don't come out
everybody.
and say, "Hey, we got a bad
I seen
relationship
the
with
I
them."
don't know, dude. I wouldn't if I had a bad relation. If I was a business owner and I had a bad relation with another company, I wouldn't even brought their name up at all. I would just said my piece about my game and left.
Bro, they do not get no good
Dude
relationship
was
with
probably
them.
wanting another job. Dude was wanting to have job security in case something happened at Epic.
Yeah, that's
He can take his
security,
ass
bro.
over there.
Now, that's what I think it was. I think I think they wanted Microsoft to buy, but Microsoft wouldn't bite.
Yeah,
So
true.
they had to get job security and make
Why you
it
always
third
looking like you
party
too
for
good to get at
everybody.
the table, Wags, guy? Nigga, Wags always in there, nigga. That's fucked up. I be on your podcast arguing with Dirt Griggity. Hey, get Dirt and bring your asses over here, guy. Come through, nigga. Now I want to hear your thoughts about this shit too. You know what I'm saying about all this shit. I mean, like I said, I love Xbox. I want Xbox to succeed, but I don't want them to ruin gaming. I don't want them to succeed in ruining what gaming is, man.
I don't think they're gonna ruin. After this E3, I don't think they're gonna ruin it. I think they're trying to get back to their roots of what they was in the 360 days. It's just gonna take fucking time, man.
I hope so. With all this stuff,
thing, bro, they keep on saying it's take time, bro. They've been in the gaming thing for what 20, 30 years now, bro. Like,
you want them to sit some exclusives out from the companies they just bought? I mean,
no, we don't want. I'm cool with them getting that, getting those 10. I think that was a great step. But the thing is, like, bro, they let after what they did, like, man. When they came from the 360, they was just like Sony. They got cocky in the motherfucker, bro. They start putting out shit.
Yeah, they did.
And that's what fucked them up. And I think that they got a taste of their own medicine. But now it's like that. How you say that the egg before the chicken shit? How you gonna bring a console before you bring the games? I don't understand that.
Yeah, man, that don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense, but I see. I mean, I see. Phil is not a multitasker, so he does one thing at a time.
Yeah.
So I mean, you gotta. He's the new owner, so you gotta take it how he give it to you, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, I'm like with their ass, man. I hope they do better because this shit is crazy.
Yeah,
this shit is crazy.
They had a great E3, but everybody downplayed it because they didn't show. Everybody's downplaying it because they didn't show exclusives that.
Well,
they feel that
you got to fill us on that, bro. You got to fill us on that on the exclusives thing, bro. They need that.
Yeah, and I say that on almost every podcast that I ever been on. That they need exclusives and they need to shake them motherfuckers out as quickly, well, not as quickly as possible. Because I want the motherfuckers work in order.
The fact of the matter is that the Xbox will never have exclusives again. That's the fact of the matter.
By buying these studios, I mean that's a given to me. I can wait. Shit, I waited 12 years. I waited 12 years for Neo. I'm probably gonna wait another 12 years for Neo too.
Neo too.
You started
here now, fam. Neo2 was
fuck
revealed
that shit, bro. What you trying
PS3 revealed in 2005.
Neo 2 was just announced at E3.
I'm talking about Neo 1, my bad. Neo 1 was revealed 2005 at the PS3 reveal.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Get that bitch to 2016.
You can't blame Sony for third-party issues. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame Sony for third-party issues.
Damn right. You can't blame them.
You can blame Microsoft for it. You can blame Microsoft for it.
Right.
No. The last
blame Microsoft for it. So we gotta do it. We gotta do it across the board, fam. We gotta do it.
I'm doing it perfectly. I'm doing it perfectly across the board. I'm saying third party is third party. You can't blame you can't blame nor can you give credit to the console when it comes to third party shit. Because third party shit is just third party shit. Now the Last Guardian, you can say you can get on that all day. Longer than fucking Neo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can't get on Sony for games like Deep Down. That shit ain't even out yet. Was announced at PS3, but that's Capcom shit. Sony has zero to do with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
I mean, yes, they do.
How?
Why you have to bring that up?
So you blame it. So you blame. We can blame Microsoft for Crackdown, but we can't blame.
No, Crackdown is a
Sony.
Microsoft game.
Baby, that's in-house.
That's a Microsoft game.
Yeah.
Who's making that?
Microsoft. Sumo Digital,
That's
and something else.
Microsoft.
That's a
I
Microsoft.
thought it was a third party. I mean,
No, that's a Microsoft
outsourced.
game.
I thought that was outsourced.
That's public.
But I thought that was outsourced.
That's a Microsoft game.
Oh, he said, stop thought and start thinking. Come on now.
I thought that was outsourced. I thought it was outsourced.
Nah, hell no. What's up, Wags?
My bad. I'll take my L on that.
What's going on?
It's
Everybody in the panel.
Yeah.
Sky, something.
We got Waggermeister up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
how you doing, bro? How you doing, bro? How you doing?
I had to make it on, man. Sorry, I just got home and shit, so I saw the link.
Good. It's all good. You know, the link is always there. You ain't gotta ask to get on, man. It's there. Same thing with y'all in the round table thing, so you can just click on that motherfucker. It's gonna be there if you want to get in. But what's up, man? What's your thoughts on all this? All these goings on?
I only caught the past couple minutes of the podcast, but what were you pertaining to? The state of Xbox right now?
Well, not really. More like you'll do an underlap.
Hey, yeah, you right. The state of Xbox, you right.
You know what I'm saying? I guess the basis of this argument, the basis is more along the lines of did Microsoft do anything with these? What are they gonna do with these companies they got to make games for them?
I mean, I ain't got a lot of faith, man. Like I said, the fact they bought these 5 studios, fine, fantastic. That's good news. But this is something I'm not going to congratulate them for. This is something that they should have accomplished years and years ago. The fact that their fan base is congratulating them on a gaming company on acquiring gaming studios to make games is baffling to me. Like I said, that's something that should have been there from day one. As far as studios they bought, Ninja Theory, that's a good one. But I'm afraid they're going to follow the same path that Rare did, because Rare was once a beloved studio, and look what happened to that. And then the other game, Playground Games, and they make Forza. I already thought they owned Playground. To be honest with you, I thought that was a first party game. But so I guess they're going to continue to make Forza for them. They bought Undead Labs, which are going to work on State of Decay 3. And apparently they say now they'll have the backing and Microsoft resources, which is weird. So I thought State of Decay 2 had the resources, considering that when we boot the game up, it says Microsoft Studios. Other than that, man, and then the other studio, I forget the other 2 studios, but they're, like B studios. So I don't think a lot can come from this. Even if we do get a quality AAA title from this, it's not going to be in anytime soon. It'll be in 4 to 6 years. And me personally, man, I'm not willing to wait that long.
That's a good analogy.
That's my tone down thoughts on it.
I hear you on that. I mean, you got some valid points. Everybody got some valid points, man. I like this panel right here. Niggas got points today. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, even Diver said some. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. What's up, Clay?
People's man.
What up, Lincoln, man? What you do, bro?
What's good, y'all? I just got done playing Gears with my son. I promised I'd play some Gears with him.
I know. You know.
What up, Lincoln?
We know how it is. Don't even trip, bro.
What's good, everybody?
Same old
What's
deal.
up?
Chilling, man.
Chilling. You know what I'm saying? Drinking beers. We drinking. We low key broke, so we just passing it along. That nigga Silver Sky keep going in the corner drinking it for some reason, okay? Like an alcoholic. But nigga, we talking about a few things. You know what I'm saying? The doll we already got into. The
doll. Listen, man, I don't really have too big a problem with that. I don't like that has nothing to do with the gaming division. But I do think I think why it's such a big deal is because Larry Herb himself tweeted that out. I think that was a mistake. He should have known he was clowned on. They should just let the American Doll or American Girl company tweet that out. But it's really it's funny, but it's not like detrimental, in my opinion, to the Xbox brand or anything.
If any of y'all see my videos, y'all know I stand in that point too. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's not for us. It's towards a different market. And it's just funny. That's all. I mean, I see the same people who was dissing the Labo, praising this. You know what I'm saying? They basically,
I was on the Labo pretty hard.
But, yeah, you was, and you should be on this pretty hard too, because they have because that Xbox that it comes with a game that works, and it's not even on a real Xbox. It's like a exclusive for the doll, my nigga. It's like a doll exclusive. That is.
It's weird, man. It's $50 for the little Xbox shit, but the doll itself's like $200.
God damn!
What?
Yeah.
So who's paying?
You
because that American doll company, they make collectible dolls for motherfuckers that collect them.
Damn.
So they
That's crazy.
if you go to their site, you can see all the dolls and accessories to that motherfucker are expensive as shit.
I better not see any Xbox dude with that shit, bro.
Yeah, they better not, bro.
Hey, I've seen two niggas already, cuz. Like the niggas like tied to their back and walk around.
Oh man.
Hey, these niggas getting creative, cuz. Like they drawing Xbox marks, but they don't like know how to draw, so look all fucked up. But they got like X marks, like tattoos all over the doll. They try to cool it out. I saw one nigga.
I don't give a fuck what they do to that doll.
Like a nigga went to Foot Locker and bought some baby sized J's and threw it on his doll to make it like fit in.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what they do to that doll. If I still catch them with that doll, they still a twinkle booty creamy nougat motherfucker.
Creamy noodle. Twinkle booty creamy noodles.
You know it's crazy though, man. Like that doll and the accessories together, it costs just as much as the Xbox One S.
Ain't that some shit?
The same price. Yeah.
Hey, you might get more use out of that doll.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn, that's a low.
Well, it is a collector's item.
That shit's crazy, bro. But like I said, it's not huge. Yeah.
Hey,
is it a lot of women that play Xbox? I don't never see a lot of women playing Xboxes.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like, I know it's made for kids, man, but I don't see a lot.
I don't see kids.
I don't see young girls be into that.
Yeah,
I think the girls is out there, but a lot more of them is on PlayStation. But I think the live from PlayStation, they reach out to a bigger audience. And I noticed that like the majority of the women that's streaming on like the PlayStation or through Twitch.
Oh, the titty streamers, yeah, they go where they gotta go. They gotta go where their fans at, man. You can't knock them for that.
My point that I'm making is I think it's a lot of chicks out there that's not real gamers. I think they just jumping on there to get their little attention.
Yeah.
Maybe. Come on now.
There's a lot of them on Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of them on live from PlayStation too.
People on here.
When the generation first started, man, it wasn't nothing but women on there halfway dick teasing and shit like that.
Oh yeah, on the Ustream.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. They had motherfucking pornos live running through that motherfucker. Oh Lord.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
You up on Facebook? Hey, go to this channel right now.
Man.
A lot of shit going on Xbox.
A lot of shit is going on, man. But what's gonna happen when PlayStation come out with their doll, my nigga? Then what niggas gonna do?
they're gonna get clowned too.
Hey, when PlayStation come out with a doll, it's gonna have about 50 exclusives right next to it.
You're gonna have your boy Jabbar. He's like, oh man, it's so fucking awesome.
Hell yeah, you're gonna have motherfuckers praising that shit. Now I think some of the niggas are low key walk away from it because them niggas know how to walk away from shit. My nigga, like they walked away from No Man's Sky. They didn't act like that shit was good. Niggas was like, no, I played it. I ran around, shot one dinosaur, and was done.
Hey, that shit on Xbox now, right?
Yeah, it is. No, niggas was acting like it was all cool until it came out, and it was like, no, nah, we're not even gonna talk about that. But I mean, I don't know, my nigga. Like if a PlayStation would come out, I mean, look how we treated the PlayStation shoes, my nigga. The Paul Georges.
Oh yeah.
I seen some niggas wearing them shits, and I clowned the fuck out of them niggas. So I'm like, do a disc come out of that motherfucker, my nigga? Like, what the?
I just couldn't believe that them shoes literally had exclusive DLC content.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard if you click those. I heard if you click them together like Dorothy, my nigga, your PlayStation will come on, cuz. Like, no bullshit. I'll be down. I'm clowning. Ain't nobody safe around me, nigga. You come out with some shit if you want to, nigga. I saw a nigga with a Crash Bandicoot motherfucking tattoo, cuz, and I was like, do you know who even made? What the fuck? Why, nigga? Like, you're like, come on, cuz. I mean, I'll get the Mario one. No, fuck that. I'm gonna give me a classic.
I love gaming, man. I don't think I'll get a tattoo of any video game character.
Hell no. I done seen. I seen a badass bitch though with a Princess Peach tattoo though. Cause I had to give her a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Like, thumbs up, bitch. Thumbs the fuck up. You know, gaming and you cute. Your breath stank.
No, Adam Wilson. I think he made reference to my last podcast because I was saying about that Xbox Dow bundle that they might come up with, Xbox One X, the Dow green toilet paper, you know, and he just sent me a meme of that shit. Hell,
they wouldn't dare, man. But I do think it got some people's skin though, right? Like we haven't got a themed console for the Xbox in a long time, but. We're getting the Xbox doll though.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Not we're getting it, but like, with an Xbox doll, but we can't get like any theme fucking consoles in the past, unless I'm mistaken. I don't recall one since.
You keep saying we're getting a doll.
Huh?
That nigga sound like a robot dog eating peanut butter, huh?
Oh, brother, that's all you got. Oh, we're getting shut the fuck up with the doll. That has nothing to do with the Xbox. Get out of here.
Hey, no, I'm just saying, like, some people are making that point that like we haven't got a Steam console, but they got a doll coming out.
I mean, you know what they do need? They need a doll lifting weights with a motherfucking syringe in his arm. That's what they need.
There he go.
Hey, your doll got the chocolate cake easy bake oven, motherfucker.
Hey,
oven work, nigga.
It's hard for you to talk shit, my nigga. When
oh man,
motherfucker, get your goddamn transistor fix. You botting out like a motherfucker.
Hey, look at you. There goes those steroids. There you go. Keep taking those steroids. Keep getting mad.
Sound like he's got.
Hey, what do you name the doll if you were to get it?
The dolls come with a name. And a backstory.
It's a backstory. It's
I kid you not, dude. My wife had one because that company they've been in company for a while. My wife had one when she was little. And
that's what I was trying to tell these knuckleheads.
The doll has its own name. It comes with a backstory, and it future goals and everything.
We got the Indian doll.
Hey, with the doll named Diver.
Ooh,
it was named Muscular, motherfucker.
The name of the doll is Scarlet.
Scarlet. The doll's name is Broken Promise.
Scarlet.
Super chat $2. Damn. Jesus.
This is what Phil had in mind when we talked about Project Scarlet.
Yeah, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
God, people start putting that together. That doll, they start calling that doll Scarlet. Oh my God.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's a rap.
I guess he really did give him creative freedom.
You had Nintendo with cardboard. You got Microsoft.
How come you're not fired yet?
Next?
I'm thinking like somehow Nintendo sent operatives to Microsoft and just kind of took over. You know, just behind the scenes, someone is like, "Hey, we released cardboard on the Wii, on the Switch. Let's release dolls on the X."
I don't know. Those two are teaming up though. That shit.
Now, Microsoft is notorious for copying, man. They copied the Switch. I mean, they copied the Wii. You know what I'm saying, with the little Connect, and
they copied Xerox. Apple copied. They copied Apple with the operating with the Windows UI. So
yeah, with the Windows.
Why? What you got against fat people?
What?
Nah, nobody got nothing against fat people. It's just that fat people is always against people. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking to this girl at work.
Fuck you, mean you ain't got no cheese.
For real, nigga. Talking about it's hot. Nigga, it'd be like 8 degrees and this motherfucker sweating still. No, my bad. I'm not. There's too many fat people in the world. Y'all cool. Fat people cool. They know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I niggas know how to cook. Hey, why you think you always see niggas with fat bitches? You know what I'm saying? There's reasons. what I'm saying?
Niggas be with fat bitches because they got good credit, nigga. That's why they be.
They won't be with skinny bitches and they had good credit.
That's the time for tax season.
That's what I was gonna say. When they claim those 8 kids and get $10,000.
Yeah.
Real shit. What's up, Cypher? Cypher Borg, Goddess, Coon. Fuck you, nigga, Coon. Eric.
Hey man, so which one is out of those 5?
Go ahead. I had to say what's up.
No, I was gonna say
So what did y'all think about PC's E3 conference?
Oh, I thought it was great.
PC?
I thought it was amazing.
Of course, the PC nigga gonna think it's great. Didn't them niggas show some? Didn't them niggas show some goddamn PC like card games and shit?
Didn't they show the same 3 games for 3 years in a row on the PlayStation? Oh yeah, that's right, they did.
They did.
They sold parts.
Last of Us, Uncharted. Last of Us,
Hey,
Uncharted.
thank you. Thank you.
I can't wait for Last of Us and Uncharted. I can't wait for Last of Us and Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Y'all niggas,
that's how we play this Last of Us and Uncharted. Oh, they got
how y'all niggas trying to contact Marvel because Spider-Man is on PlayStation only, my nigga?
How y'all trying to do the same thing with Cuphead?
What?
What?
Ain't nobody trying to get Cuphead.
Exactly. There's a petition right
Hey,
now.
I got a question.
Trying to get
Hey, you
Cuphead on the PS4.
You must have watched the goddamn Crop Gamer video.
No, actually,
Hey,
someone trying to call us port beggars, but y'all do the exact same thing with Cuphead. Y'all did it with CFP.
Ain't nobody begging for Sea of Thieves.
Nobody. Port beg for Dead by Daylight. I've seen people port beg for Dead by Daylight when it was a PC exclusive. So yeah,
Daylight.
Hey,
Dead by Daylight.
I got a question. Hold on. I
had that shit on PC. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was better than that fucking Friday the 13th shit.
Hey, Flimsy Wrist.
In the booster cluster.
Hey, I got a question for Lee.
No, wait, hold on. Flimsy Wrist. Can you hear me?
He said flimsy wrist. Cool. Hey, it's quiet as fuck up this motherfucker. Like, nigga, I know you ain't talking to me.
It's Flimsy Wrist.
Here's PlayStation games, Chris Jones. Last of Us, Uncharted. I get to play Uncharted again. And last of third-person action games with stealth elements.
Oh shit! I get to play solitaire on the PC.
All I want to know is when is PC gonna win an E3?
Hey, Silver Scott, your mic's real low, bro.
I know it always.
Oh boy.
Hey, Lincoln, I got a question for you.
Come on, with it.
Fuck.
All right, what game just beat God of War, nigga?
Who? What?
Damn.
Huh?
He said that game just beat God of War.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to make points when your mic's doing that shit. It fucks up everything.
Shit, all I caught was the God of War part.
That's all I heard too.
I said, what game just beat God of War?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
can y'all hear me now?
That don't.
Yeah, I hear you, Silver. Yeah.
Hey, it don't change the fact that the game is still state of Duke.
I have a quick question.
Hey, you can.
He said he got a question, y'all.
Silver got a question.
So, Flimsy Wrist, name one game on PC that looks better than The Last of Us Part 2. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Say again. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you with Harada's dick in your mouth.
Oh, Jesus! Ouch! Wow.
Hey man, what is going on with Light
Y'all
Breaker?
angry
What's
today.
going on?
These niggas ain't. Hey, hold on, nigga. Let me get my popcorn.
They've been at
Nigga.
each other
Hey,
for a
Let me pop
while.
my cheese.
Yeah,
My
damn,
cheese
we can
popcorn,
pop in
nigga.
and turn the fight night round 3.
We gotta hear Silver now.
Y'all hear me?
All right, let me go ahead, Silver. Go
Yeah,
ahead, do your thing.
you low though, bro. You low.
All right, hold on. I'll be back. Hold on. I got.
Oh
something
yeah.
really fast.
You done
Yeah,
fucked
he
up
coming
now.
back.
Hurry up,
Oh,
you
got
lumberjack
something
ass.
Now you
Yo,
done fucked
yeah.
up now, nigga. You done
Fucked
fucked
up
up,
now.
nigga.
I'll be back.
To get the full power Kratos, bro. He got the beer and everything.
The full power. Oh shit! All right, so while he's going to get his mic, what games do you think is gonna come out? Is gonna be the fruits? Like, what kind of game are they gonna be? Single player games for the Xbox now, or what? Is that okay now? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess.
I mean, it's always been okay.
We don't like.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with single player games on Xbox.
Me
me
neither.
neither.
But that was
Xbox
but
had
the
a problem
narrative
with
was
single-player games
is
on
that
Xbox.
they
That's
would
the
always
thing.
say Sony games are one and done.
Hey, let me talk to Flimsy Wrist real quick.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Flimsy
shit.
Wrist. Look here. I'm not afraid to show my face. You ever see
Ooh.
shit like that?
You said you had casterized cum on your face.
Out there, you
Hold on. Ty, what
Hold on, let him go, let him go.
Say something
Come on
else.
your
You
face.
fucking, oh, it's motherfucking weird. Motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Don't
What's
don't be saying
that?
some
You know,
slick
you
shit
wouldn't-
like that. Now calm down and listen to what I'm saying. Is there a game on PC right now that looks better than The Last of Us Part 2? Go ahead.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed modded.
You're fucking retarded. Stop it.
Assassin's Creed Origins with the graphics mod.
Get the fuck out of
He
here.
said mod.
Assassin's
Show your
Creed
face,
modded.
you pussy.
Crisis still looks
Is the
better
mod
than
available
that.
on PS4? No, it's not.
Crisis still look better than The Last of Us 2.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it sure does.
Did you get that all? Have you seen that all?
I don't know about
There's
that.
still
Speaking of
PCs that
Crisis,
can't
they have
even
a
run
dedicated
Crisis at
graphics
max
mod.
settings.
I don't know if you guys seen it or not.
Man, no, I don't know about
All
that.
right. Assassin's Creed mod. Hey, I like that though, because that was the first time I heard somebody say.
Hey, he said mod.
That was some modded. He said Assassin's Creed. I was like Assassin's Creed. Then he said modded. I was like, hey, but I feel you though. PC. That's the strength of the PC. You got to wait for somebody to mod your games. So I understand that. But
yeah, if it went for consoles, PC wouldn't have no games.
What are you talking about? We got League of Legends. There's a bigger player base on PC than any console game.
Aren't all games
WoW?
PC first?
Okay, League, Dota, CS:GO. Just look at Twitch.
Fam, if PC had
Those are
real good games,
groundbreaking.
it wouldn't even be a PlayStation or Xbox, bruh.
Yeah, I know.
That's an RTS to me, bro. That's for me.
We got exclusive genres.
Fuck that.
What are you talking about?
Hey, if we're gonna argue about these games, we're gonna argue the right way. All right. You said League of Legends.
Okay, right now the top 3 games you played on Twitch right now are Fortnite, Dota, and League. Behind that, PlayerUnknown's
Hey, don't forget
Battleground
Counter-Strike.
Hearthstones.
Don't forget Counter-Strike.
Oh yeah, Counter-Strike is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like number 9 right now.
Okay.
I want
to make sure. I want to make sure that we get this right.
I'm looking at Twitch's page right now. It's like the top 8 games. Either multiplayer, yeah, there's Mario Tennis.
Games are free to play. Am I right?
No, they don't matter. Free to play games, it's fine. I mean, you got a good argument though. I'm just trying to see how these games look. Hold on, let me find some.
Yeah, go look at it. The only one that might look worth something is WoW.
What is it?
He said
World
wow.
of Warcraft. Yeah, World of
Yeah,
Warcraft.
I know what you mean.
I didn't know. I didn't know that shit.
And then you gotta pay $15 a month to keep playing that shit. I thought you have to pay $6.
All right, my nigga, hold on. This right
I know
here.
shit was still going on.
Oh, this shit out of my ears. Shit. Hold on. Okay, this here right here is League of Legends. All right, this is what we see right here, guys. League of Legends, guys. This here, nigga. This is what we talking about right now, nigga. It's that PC goodness.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's that
want
League of Legends right here, my nigga. It's that motherfucker. It's that work right here, nigga. I can't even tell what the fuck is happening, my nigga, right now. Nigga, like, where am I? Where is the player at? Is it everybody a player, nigga? Like, hey, Nintendo 64 status, nigga.
Okay, but name one game on PlayStation that has its player base and has played heavily at esport competitions like League of Legends.
Bro, you bringing out a lot of facts that like core gamers don't even fuck with, bro.
Esports. We're talking about esports now. Esports are so great, they're amazing. Shut the fuck up. He wasn't ready.
You got. I'm just wondering. Like, I'm trying to figure out. Hey, I'm just trying to figure out, like what games on PC. It's always been a question for me, man. Nigga, like, what PC is shitting on console games, guy? Like,
that is never gonna come true.
Name me a game, guy, that's shitting. I'm not even attacking PC.
Do you play those games?
I don't. I mean, I'm looking at League of Legends, and it's like.
So you trying to tell me You would play League of Legends over The Last of Us? Damn. No.
Oh, ooh,
If
be
I was
quiet.
Sure.
I don't
If I was
know.
in
I
the
don't.
competitive sports,
I'm the type of nigga I like to bring proof to the table. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? I gotta.
But then again, I would play Street Fighter over Last of Us. But then again, I'm more into competitive games when it comes to multiplayer, or I used to be.
Street Fighter.
If I wanted just to play by myself, just on my spare time, I'll play Last of Us. But if I want to be competitive, yeah, I'll go with something like CS:GO, or I'll go with something like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Guilty Gear.
Hey,
That's the multi-plat. Street Fighter is the multi-plat.
So what? Who cares? Who cares?
Remember,
who gives a shit?
I'm just wondering. I've always wondered about. I'm just saying, like I used to watch these. I used to watch niggas like this is motherfucking CS:GO right here. Like I used to look at these motherfucking games, and be like,
what the fuck is CS:GO? What is that?
This is right here. Like, wow.
Counter-Strike Global.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
This is it right here, guy. Hey, don't look at my history, cause you see pornos and shit. Don't judge me. This is it's fake. Not on YouTube. You're crazy. But this CS:GO to me.
Global.
This is PS3 shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like the way it looked.
The game came out in 2012, to be honest, but still, it's like.
So y'all niggas is bragging about games that came out in 2012?
No, we're not bragging about it. We're not bragging about anything. You guys that are bragging, it's like we really don't care about what console dudes are playing. It's like you're the ones that are obsessed about us.
No,
y'all didn't care about
what
console gamers played. You wouldn't be trying to push PC on people.
Yeah. Y'all push PlayStation on people more than anybody.
Because PlayStation
you and
is
Xbox
everywhere.
dudes really no difference when it comes to trying to push your own hardware.
That's true.
That's true. That's true. That's semi-true.
That's true. Yeah, Xbox. Might as well get a PC. Get that Gears Tactics.
There's no reason. There's no reason. If we're looking at it, my nigga. But I mean, like I said, I'm not here to disrespect PC niggas. Every time niggas walk in, like niggas be like PC Master Race, you peasants. And
those like a small minority. The whole PC Master Race is a joke. It's a meme initially made to demean PC players, but it's not to be taken seriously. Those guys who come in calling PC players, console dudes peasants, those guys don't even take them seriously.
All right. Well, they be in my comment section. If they ain't calling me a peasant, they calling me a N-word. And y'all know I say nigga a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
that's
hey, man,
I got called nigga on PlayStation. I got called nigga on Xbox.
You'll ever be better than. So I will never say that ever.
I don't want to turn it into a waste of shit. I'm just saying, nigga, PC dudes be tripping. They be like, I'm gonna hack your account. I be like, nigga, well, why are you hacking my shit? Send me a pizza, man.
I get called
man.
Shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Because the most games they play fucking free to play games, bro.
Not necessarily. It's like
wait for Steve, so.
Okay, what's wrong with waiting for sales? What's wrong with paying less money for games?
I'm saying that's what you guys do. You guys wait usually till Steam sale for games.
Wait a year anyway, like they did with Grand Theft Auto 5. They wait a year for a game to come out, and then they wait for somebody to mod it, and then they wait for it to go on sale on Steam. That's why Microsoft is going after y'all. Both Xbox and PC niggas always have to wait for shit. Damn, it makes sense now.
Yeah. We still waiting on was that Star Citizen?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not waiting on Star Citizen.
You talking about hoodwink, bamboozled? Yeah. Oh my God, that dude got super rich off of that shit, bro. He got super rich off of that
same
game.
thing with the dude who made Rust. Who else? Daisy.
God,
same thing with H1Z1.
Ain't he charging people like $1,600 for like 5 minutes of the game, some shit like that?
I have no clue.
Like that.
God damn, bro, he making the I wish I just knew him.
Getting y'all ass.
Because he fuck out of PC players.
Well, question though.
Like I said, Star Citizen is not even on my radar. The game I personally enjoy the most right now is Fire Pro Wrestling World, but that's because I just like, mainly simming matches, putting together my own shows. writing my own lineups, that sort of thing.
PC shit. I know. Back to the main question.
Like I could do it on WWE 2K18, but I don't have the same freedom as I would on Fire Pro. Oh, by the way, Fire Pro is coming out on PS4 as well.
It is, and it's also whack. But still, the main question.
But it's not Uncharted or Last of Us.
The main question is this, nigga. I have a question for the panel, and it's with these new consoles coming out from Microsoft and Xbox. Like and them niggas saying that they're not gonna make generational leaps anymore. They're saying they're not doing generations no more. Do you think would the Xbox One X be just irrelevant after that? Will it be more powerful than the Xbox One X?
No, it will be just like phones.
He also said he's working because the big problem right now with consoles is that CPU and GPU don't match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're trying to once they get that fucking match up with the CPU and GPU, you should really see a generational leap.
Oh yeah, they said they were doing with generations. I think like 3 years ago. I think there was a story about it on CNET.
Hold on, one at a time.
Go
ahead. Whoever, go ahead, Big Money.
No, I was just saying that the reason they trying to do that because the price gonna skyrocket. How can you get that to the where? One of them, they gotta cut a corner somewhere, bro. They got to.
Yeah.
They gotta cut a corner somewhere.
Both these next systems gonna be 500.
Yeah, I read an article about this on CNET about 3 years ago. I think what they're gonna start doing instead of like doing how console generation's been doing it for years, they're gonna do it like phones. You know, you gotta have like the iPhone 5 or the iPhone 6 to use this app, or you gotta have like this PlayStation to play this game or something like that.
I think Microsoft will usher in that before Sony and Nintendo does, and they're gonna sit back and watch the niggas fail because I don't see console gamers going for that type of shit. I'm not gonna buy a new console a year. I'm not gonna sit here and watch you do some shit. I mean, it was already some bullshit with this 3-year gap between the Pro and the X and the PlayStation and the X and the Xbox.
I don't know, people spend thousands of dollars on phones, so people buy phones every year.
Yeah, and that's phone niggas. Like phone niggas buy fucked up ass phone games and pay for microtransactions too. Phone niggas. Like we talking about console dudes. At the end of the day, console dudes don't care about the ultra powerness. No matter how much the niggas say it, nigga, we care about our wallets. We care about good games. If we cared about power, we'd be on PC. If we didn't care about power, we'd be on phones. We're like right there in the middle.
I wouldn't be on PC. I wouldn't be on PC.
Nobody want to be on PC. I mean, what's the draw of PC if it's not power?
PC makes me feel like I'm at work.
Games, mods, community ran servers.
I just told y'all niggas League of Legends just now. It looked like two grapes raisin just now. Cause like that's not what console gamers want, my nigga. I mean, they use all that power just to make that look and be in 4K 60 and then say all of our games are 4K 60. I'm like, yeah.
No, we don't talk about 4K 60. Y'all talk about 4K 60.
Most
PC guys entered into a console war space. You guys made that shit the biggest thing out of the whole argument.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's like when you guys would say, "Look, I'm playing in 4K." When in reality, it's usually like either 1440p or on the X 1840p.
Like I said, I never cared about it, but you're right. I've seen niggas say some dumb shit like, "Yeah, this is 4K," and I'm like, "Look,"
or like with the X, you have to have $1,000 or $1,500 PC just to match this.
Like, let's be real. Nobody bought the Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? The Scorpio is a failed console. You know what I'm saying? It got bought in the beginning like every Wii U sold out. You know what I'm saying?
I bought that bullshit.
People bought it.
Yeah, my nephew bought that.
The Wii U, but that motherfucker will not outsell the Wii U. It's nobody's buying it no more because the power narrative has been shown and it's nothing. They 6 teraflops. What has it brought you except nothing? Even with the Pro is not selling better than the base PS4. You know what I'm saying? Like console gamers don't give a shit about nothing but bragging rights right now. That's it. This is all about bragging about shit and making niggas look stupid. That's it.
Oh, that's been par for the course for decades.
It's worse this generation because Microsoft fell off harder than any console.
It's only worse because we have more access to it. I remember like back in the Genesis Super Nintendo days, it was huge back then. Like you pick up a copy of GamePro, you'd say, "Oh, Genesis sucks," "Oh, Super Nintendo sucks," or like in the decade, "Oh, PlayStation's king, Saturn's terrible," blah blah blah.
Fighting each other. I mean, physically fighting each other over this shit. That's what makes it bad.
I mean, if niggas physically fighting, I'm gonna beat both of their asses for that. I'm like, nigga, this ain't what gaming is about.
You gonna have to, bro.
But I mean, like at the end of the day, man, it's social media. It's social media mixed in with this shit, and I saw this shit coming. Cause I slowly, like, I was on N4G before I even had this channel, and you used to be able to say some shit, and it'd be cool. Now, like say if I say something against Microsoft on N4G, back in the day, people would be like, "Yeah, you got a point." Now it's like, "Oh, you a troll, you a pony, you bam," and it's just like everybody's outraged by any kind of criticism. Like, you can't give criticism. No such thing as criticism no more.
Yeah.
It's just people just tripping off of everything that you say instead of just listening to what you're saying. And, and gaming sadly got into that shit.
That's the gift of social media in this internet age. It's basically we've been given a super highway of getting our internet and getting our thoughts and our what we got to say out there, but it's also given a Ferrari on this super highway to the worst of us. So
yeah, hey man, the world is full of assholes, bro. They full of assholes.
No, Silver Sky looks so angry.
Silver Sky, he's still thinking about what Lightbringer said to that nigga.
He looks so mad.
I just look angry.
That's just your face naturally.
That's normal face and shit.
I just not naturally have a face. It's okay.
Hey, that's why he can't go to the bank alone, my nigga, because he's like one of the motherfuckers that's gonna rob everybody. He ain't gonna rob the bank.
Okay, let me ask you a question right quick, Thrash. Which company? Well, which one of those devs y'all think gonna come or should come out with a game first for Microsoft out of the 5 new ones? Because I'm thinking
Ninja Theory first. Ninja Theory and the Initiative are gonna be first two out the gate with a new one.
No,
I doubt it.
It's gonna be Playground with a new Forza.
Well,
that's every year though. We're talking about a new. We're talking about a new IP.
New IP.
I think it'll be play. I think it'll be the Evil Dead with the Dead, whatever that shit is called. Company, the syndicated Undead Labs. Because I think they're gonna maintain the trashy game, small game, online shit. I think they'll come out with something first. I think that Ninja Theory is gonna take their time making their games since they got the money and time to do so now. And the new company not even built yet. The new studio not even finished, not even done being built yet, or hiring people still.
They ain't even got an office space yet, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then the other one that made that We Happy Few developer team.
Yeah,
they still working out the kinks on that game. It's about to come out, but
yeah.
I don't know.
It actually has a story the way they said it was supposed to be, not how they gave it to us in Game Pass. So it actually has a story. Now I have to jump on it and see how it is.
We'll see how it is. But I heard it got like hunger physics and shit. Like, you always hungry. You got to feed yourself. And
yeah, that's how it was. That's how it was. That's how I heard it was in the game preview.
Yeah, that's how Xbox is. You're always hungry on this motherfucker. You can't never get no game.
Is it going to be exclusive to Xbox?
No, because it's on PlayStation. The games that are out now that were already multi-plat, they're going to stay multi-plat. Anything after that is going to be, it should be exclusive.
Yeah, so say, you sure about that? I mean, the money would be in multi-plat. That's what I've been telling niggas.
Like, AAA
yeah, but they're first party studios now. So
yeah, but I mean, and you're right. No, I understand that. But my thought is when they bought these. Like I said, how companies work, they're gonna look at what the projected sales would be. What profit would you get? How are you gonna get your money back from buying them?
Well, I mean, the only thing I can see them do is putting it on the Windows Store. Which I mean, PC guys don't fuck with the Windows Store. So you might as well say it's exclusive.
Might as well. Some of those games might be on Steam. I know Ashen is on Steam. Tunic is on Steam.
Ashen is on Steam. Ashen was never called as exclusive.
It's going to be on all Microsoft devices, bro.
Yeah.
And Ashen is not an exclusive though.
Is Ashen going to PS4 as well?
That's not first party.
Though, yeah, it's coming to PS4 as well.
Either, no. It's just it's a third party. It's a third party time exclusive. Kind of like below.
Yeah. Oh, it's timed exclusive.
Yeah, because basically what they did. Because basically what they did. My bad, go ahead. Yeah, because basically what they did, they just took some early access indie games that weren't done yet and just said, here, put them on the Xbox. Yeah, I have another platform. And they're like, hey, thanks, we'll take it.
I mean, I don't know. I hope at the end of the day, I want them to be as successful as possible. I want them to make a game better than The Last of Us 2. I do. Because that way, niggas will be on their toes and motherfucking games will be coming out big time that are high quality. People will be scared to do low quality games if everybody's doing high quality. You can't compete unless you compete. So I hope to God that they come out with some bomb shit. They put out some bomb ass teams and they come out with some bomb ass shit. But as far as where these games are going, I think they're gonna be on all devices. It's gonna be an app, and everything gonna be streamed from Microsoft. They probably still gonna have some physical shit, but these games will be available everywhere on phones, whatever they allow themselves to be. Whoever lets them have a Microsoft app on their shit, that's what games are gonna be. TV.
Shit, like, I can see Game Pass coming to Switch like soon, bro.
Yeah,
I know this one guy.
It could happen.
I know this one guy who managed to hack his Switch and somehow managed to get Gears of War 4 on it.
Only thing that I think is coming to Switch that might come from Microsoft would be any games that are like Minecraft or fucking what's the name? Fortnite. Any games like those, then yeah, I can see that happening. Any exclusive
Basically the esports stuff.
Anything, yeah, the esports stuff. Anything like fucking exclusive wise that are top notch, that I don't think they're not going to the Switch. Switch can't handle the fucking.
Be making them a game.
Switch already trying to come up with a so where they can run some of these high powered games.
Oh, that's why they're trying to do a streaming service.
I don't see.
No, they're coming out with streaming service because they can't produce the games they want to for the Switch.
Right. So it'll be streamed to the Switch because
that don't mean Microsoft games are coming to it.
If Nintendo allows it, Microsoft will do it. I guarantee you that.
Yep.
If Nintendo allows it, Microsoft will do it.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Nintendo was allowing.
I don't think they're
Nintendo was allowing
if that happens, then you might as well just hang it up and just get a fucking Switch.
He said, man. Exactly. He said in his interviews, bro. He wants the games available on any and any device, any and every device.
Yeah. Yes,
phone, tablets, everything.
I don't think, and then that's I think y'all kind of doing a play on words with that because I don't think he means the other systems, the other consoles.
Yeah, that's what I was saying
last
time.
I think he's talking about fucking PC, tablets, cell phones. I mean those are any devices. I mean maybe even TV.
Why would he even
they might even do the
next
TV thing.
Console?
But
yeah, well, I mean, there'd be no point for a next-gen console if he's going to put it on other systems.
There ain't a point for Xbox right now.
I think they mentioned the next-gen console. They try to get Sony to tip their hand, considering all these rumors about the PS5. So they're trying to get Sony to come out the gate first. Then they're going to try and respond to that.
I can see that just a little bit.
You guys didn't know that we're already there, though. There's currently no reason to buy an Xbox at
this true.
This moment.
That is true.
What do I need an Xbox
I still got people all there that play it. I play by both class all there.
I'm confused.
I'm saying as a person who's looking, let's say a person who's looking to buy a console, just every other console.
I mean, do you only? I mean, most of the Xbox gamers, they mostly play the multi-class with their friends. I mean, casuals. I mean, us. I can see where you're coming from, but casuals, they mostly go with their friends. Then all their friends are on Xbox. They're going to continue to play multi-class on their Xbox. So there's a reason for them to buy one. I mean, you can't say there's no reason when there is reason.
So the reason is because your friends are on Xbox.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people buy consoles.
I mean, you're gonna go somewhere else when you don't know nobody.
Well, I think what he's saying is
that's like. I mean, it don't. Well, then it don't. I mean, it don't make no sense across the board. We might as well hang this shit up with consoles and just go on the PC.
I mean, that's what I think. That's
seriously. I play on my PlayStation. Play on my PlayStation for the single games. I can hang out with the boys.
I mean, there's no. I mean, if exclusives is all you play, right? I can see where you're coming from. If you don't like Microsoft exclusives, and see where you're coming from. But the majority of the games you have now on either console, there's a reason for you to have that console because you play those games with your friends. I mean, saying that because you only playing it with your friends, that's what that means. That's their reason for sticking to that console.
But then
there's no. I mean, you can't say there's no reason when there is reason.
I mean, Microsoft's trying to get rid of that with the whole crossplay shit. Though, right?
Well, actually, just to play devil's advocate for 1 second, you know, if you wanted to play outside of just Gears, Forza, Halo, like, do you really want to build? Let's just say you have nothing. You know, you don't have a console, you don't have a PC or anything like that. Are you going to build a $700 or $800 PC just to play Gears of War, or are you going to buy this $300 console, or maybe this $500 console to play the same game for a lot less money?
Wait, all right, but will you have to buy a console though?
Yeah, it's like if I didn't have anything, if I had like no PC, no console, and I wanted to play Gears of War, I would have to buy either the console or build this PC, which would actually be costing more than the X itself. If I wanted, you know, to play at a decent frame rate.
But you gotta understand something. You can't forget what Microsoft be saying because they be telling the truth. Phil Spencer, when he first came in, he said, "My first job is I'm gonna blur the lines between PC and console." He said that shit.
Okay, but like I said, are you gonna build?
Hold on.
Okay, my bad.
Now, also what he said a few years after that, he said, "We're not going to have generational consoles no more. Every console that you have from now on will be forwards and backwards compatible." So, if the Xbox One X or the Xbox One S can play all games from now on, no matter where they're coming from, what would be the point of buying a new console? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can stream this shit, what would be the fucking point? Like, no matter how powerful something is, if you can play the same fucking games,
because when that new console come out, the S is going to get dropped, and it's just going to be the X and the new console.
No, they said they're going to end generations. Everything's going to be forwards and backwards compatible. That's what they're going to do.
Kind of like how they do on phones, basically.
I mean, the S and the X are still the same. The S and the X are still the same system. It's just one is more powerful. So you would drop the S and keep the X.
It would be just like upgrading from like the base PS4 to the Pro. It's like people do it for like better frame rates and higher resolution.
Yeah, but he's saying if you're streaming it, it's gonna be the same quality across the board.
Same thing across the board. It's the only way that you can have forwards and backwards compatibles for all consoles from now on and in generations is by streaming. I could stream shit to my Vita and it'll look like it's on the PS3. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's streaming. You don't need power to stream because all the power is where the cloud base is or whatever, my nigga. You can have a ultra powerful fucking computer that can stream it to everything else. That's why I'm saying that's the direction Microsoft is going, because that's the direction they said they were going. And if you look at everything that they're doing, that's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They said they already announced they're having a streaming service. Why do you need a streaming service if you already got Games Pass where you downloading shit? Well, because some consoles from now on ain't going to be able to download the newer games. You're going to have to stream them. So they're going to have it streaming. And if you want to go forward,
because they're not going to be able to pit the
it could be an optional service.
Listen, take a wait and see approach on that. They got to go the way the customer go. That's just like they were saying it wasn't going to be no consoles or consoles. It's going to be all up to the consumer, man. They just ain't. They going to try to put that shit out there. But if we don't want it, we're not just going to take it. And then y'all got to remember the internet is not like that. Because look at the streaming on this PS Now shit.
I mean,
it's going to be a way before they get that shit right.
If you want to know how
he already said they're working on it, but that shit ain't coming out on the next console.
Yeah, that's going to be a ways off.
I don't think why people thinking that's coming on the next console. It's not coming on the next console.
It'll be old and gray before they get that going.
All they got to do was do just like the PS4 did and make an app. The PS4 didn't drop with PS Now, but then they made an app.
I mean, by the time that whatever Microsoft is working on with that streaming service, Sony is going to be doing the same thing. They're already doing it now.
Sony
they're already doing it now.
Oh, wait a minute, Thrash. Did you hear about that? We supposed to be somebody seen the download thing on that PS Now.
They already doing it now.
I read more about it. They said it's going to be in September. That's what the
Yeah,
rumor
we can
is now.
download it now, just like Microsoft. That's good.
Nah,
I like that they're doing that.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be what.
It's gonna be
It's not
certain
gonna be.
titles.
It's gonna be
It's
only.
not gonna be the
I
whole.
heard they're
I
gonna
think
only.
it's only gonna be
PS4.
PS4. Yeah, it's gonna be
PS4.
PS4 titles. The rest of them you still streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
just
fuck,
cell
that's good.
processors,
It's
bro.
good
Like
than
you
anything.
gotta it's cell processor problems, bro. By the
Yeah.
time that shit get in full fruition, PS5 gonna be out already. You know what I'm saying? It's like Microsoft is. I know what Microsoft's trying to do. I know what Sony's trying to do. They go in two different directions. Microsoft is trying to make their direction work for them. That way, they can be the kings of that direction. They know they can't be the king of the current direction they're in. There's no way that they would ever catch Sony. Next generation having 10 times more powerful console, people are still not going to go to Xbox. It's just not going to happen. So they need to make it to where they have their own section of type of gaming and let Sony have their own section.
You dumb for saying that.
What do you
That's
say?
why I don't know.
Again?
His phone is the example of why streaming is bad. You know what I'm saying? That's why it won't work. It's wrong.
Hey, that's not true because I be on my phone at home too.
I think it might be an optional
What'd you say?
service once it comes out.
You said what? You said what?
I think it may be an optional service. Like once that comes in, they're still gonna have games that you stream.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and
I
you're
said
still
the
gonna
same
have
thing.
games natively running on your hard drive or
Yeah,
however they do.
definitely.
Like, in the,
No, I totally agree. You're totally right about that. I said that earlier in this podcast. I said that you're still going to have physical games, but you're going to have streaming games as well. That's the only way they can keep the promise of forwards and backwards compatibility from now on. No more generations from now on.
Yep.
That's the only way you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of Xbox S ain't going to run an Xbox 12 game. It's just not going to happen unless there's an app that streams it. That's the only way you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
Yeah, my thing is that
it's
people
gonna be a way to
talking
go.
about it like it's gonna happen this next generation that's coming out. Or
Yeah, it's not.
that's
It's not.
just-
It ain't gonna get nowhere near.
Microsoft is the only one
not
that's
even-
doing it this way.
Yeah, it's
No,
not even good
Sony-
on PC. Well, I think Nvidia has this app called Shield Glass or something like that. And I'm not sure the exact name of it, but yeah, it's like unless the device you're streaming from is like in the next room, don't even worry, don't even think about it.
Yeah, that shit is too hard. That's too hard.
I mean,
I'm not saying that they ain't gonna get there, but it's gonna be a minute.
Only
Yeah, it
half
will
the
probably
world-
be old and gray by the time they really get there with it.
I mean,
Yeah.
they won't get there. I mean, it's gonna be hard to get there with it worldwide. You know what I'm saying? It's close, not even close. It's like 70% of the US is connected. Yeah, and same thing with Europe. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said before, the problem with that is there's data caps. You know what I'm saying? People aren't going to be able to stream shit like that if they got a goddamn data cap, getting charged $60 every 50 gigabytes used. You know what I'm saying?
Comcast or Xfinity, whatever you want to call yourselves.
Yeah, so it's like it's just not ready for it. I mean, the money not even ready, and that's not even talk about net neutrality. Don't let them niggas.
$50.
We're not even affected by net
$50
neutrality in that instance, but
Not yet. I mean, these companies can start charging for whatever they can charge Sony, Microsoft more money to stream. You know what I'm saying? More money to download games. They'll slow it down.
and all the tax breaks these corporations get, it'll probably be a welcome change. They'll actually be paying for something.
Fuck that. No, hell no. I don't want shit to change.
Like
I mean,
Comcast,
want the
that pays a
games- I
negative.
want the
That
games
game,
to
this
get better.
explode. They
That's
get that
it.
shit
I
off.
just want games to get better. I don't give a fuck about shit else. I don't need all this extra shit. I don't want to have to pay for extra shit. Just give me my motherfucking games. I'll give you my $60, nigga. DLC, fine. If I want it, it don't gotta be there. Just don't make DLC a part of the game.
And you'll finish your game in 2 hours and you're $60 down.
Nigga, I know you one of the niggas looking at the theory shit then, right? Yeah, shut your ass up, nigga. Nigga, relax. Nigga.
I just know I'm just enjoying this $1 Game Pass subscription for the month. $1.
Hey, $1 is already too much for me. If I pay $59 and they ask me for one more dollar, nigga, I'm mad, nigga.
I mean, $1 just so I can play State of Decay 2.
Nigga, my girl just got her tires flat, my nigga. She asked me for $2 to pay for the tax of the new tire. And I was like, bitch, no. You got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You got me fucked up, nigga. I'm not a bank. Nigga, do you got it? Yes, I have plenty of money, nigga. But I ain't no sucker. And it's the same thing goes for Sony, Microsoft, and all these gaming consoles. I ain't no sucker You're gonna either do it right or don't do it at all, my nigga. Period. That's why half the niggas left Microsoft already. That's why PC niggas are blind, because they paying for shit to play World of Warcraft and shit. Old 12 and 13-year-old games. You gotta buy you a new
Hey, y'all paying for online for anything. I'm not paying a dime for WoW.
Hey, you right. Online is fine, but I pay $800 to play a new game.
The PC guys think we paid $60 every month. We pay it once a year, the same price as a game, and forget about that shit until it's time to re-up.
I still don't like it because like Xbox charges you for $6 a year. Most of their games are fucking peer to peer.
Yeah, basically. That is fact and fucked up.
Take your ass back to the woods and get to cut down the trees.
Hey, but the thing about PC is don't you gotta pay a subscription to play a game? Like that game has a subscription.
But then again, most MMOs are pay to play anyway, regardless of platform. I think Final Fantasy 14 is the same way, and that's on PlayStation.
Yeah, and that's why that shit didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas solely wouldn't. Nigga, there's plenty of times I could have went and bought that shit. I was like, a subscription? I ain't buying this fucking. I feel offended.
I played that 30-day fucking trial and left that shit alone.
Hell no, I ain't paying. I ain't gonna pay you to play you, nigga. I just bought you.
Games like that, those are for a specific audience.
Crazy. That's like, nigga,
Luka,
hell
I
no.
cannot wait till that is done so you can get the hell out of here. Jeez, can't even hear myself.
Damn, we can hear
Damn
you though.
popcorn popping into my ear and shit. Hey man, this motherfucker sometimes I think my house is crazy.
Hey, all right, fellas, it's lunchtime. I'm gonna go ahead and give you something to eat.
Yeah,
all right.
Anyway,
that Bethesda show at the end. What you think about that?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
No, I didn't watch it. But I was at work.
You need to go look at it because I keep telling you that the PS5 is coming in 2019, bruh.
That shit ain't coming on
That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
That definitely ain't
2019?
Next year? Less than a year, nigga? Like, come on.
Nah, PS5 ain't coming out anytime soon.
That shit coming 2020, 2021.
He said 2021.
Yeah, 2020 or 2021.
Hey, let me ask y'all, have y'all ever seen somebody that do that, man? They ain't never did no shit like that, y'all. I know they didn't do nothing, but for them to say, hey, we got 2 next-gen games we finna show y'all. I know the last one, the Elder Scrolls, they were just showing that so people can get off their neck about Elder Scrolls. But come on, bruh.
Yeah, they just started. They just started fucking development on that shit.
Yeah, it took 5 years to make games. Hell yeah, it's next gen.
Motherfuckers thinking they're going back to this 5-year cycle. That's stupid.
Wait a minute. Say what?
It's way longer to fucking bake now.
Nah, bro, I don't think it ain't thing going to the 5-year cycle. By the time 2019 come, that's 6 years, bro. 2013, 2019 November, that's 6 years.
Nah,
there's no reason for them to come out with the PS5.
See, y'all keep saying that. It ain't about reasons, it's about business.
That means The Last of Us. They say The Last of Us 2 it was playing on a Pro. It was made on the Pro. It's made for a PlayStation 4, my nigga. It's not. They're not going to sit there, man. Sony don't never do that type of shit. They don't show you games. It's a PS5 game. They're not going to show it. If they were like that, they would have did it with The Last of Us, where they'd have just brought The Last of Us out on the PS4. It came out 6
The Last of Us. I don't know. I do think we're at the end of the cycle, but I think they're going to do The Last of Us just like they did it during PS3 time. It's going to be one of the last games to come out.
And then come out with an upgraded version.
I don't know about The Last. When did y'all ever see Bethesda show y'all a game that's 3 or 4 years out?
Didn't they do that with Skyrim?
Yeah. Like,
hey, they're doing it with Neo.
Think about it,
bro. They didn't show no, and then it came out 4 years later.
When have you seen Bethesda show you a game and then say, "Hey, it's gonna be on next gen"? It's like they probably showing you some new shit that they just started doing, and it's gonna come out next gen. They just want to show. They probably didn't have shit to show at the show, but they wanted to show you some shit that they ain't got yet. It's like Microsoft did with these goddamn motherfucking studios they showed off at E3 for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
man,
I remember when they announced Fallout 4 was only like a few months out, but I don't know when this Elder Scrolls 6 comes out.
Yeah, Fallout 4 had a full fucking gameplay trailer. You know what I'm saying? When they announced that shit. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no game.
I didn't say Fallout 4. I said the new game they got, the Starfield.
Elder Scrolls didn't have that. Neither did that. Neither that Star shit didn't have no gameplay shit on that shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying, when have y'all seen them do that? They have never did that.
They've never
I ain't never seen an E3 where they show a game that's 4 years out and say that it's coming on the next gen consoles.
Well,
they ain't never did that.
I don't think anybody's ever done that.
But there's no.
They ain't never did that 4 years out, bruh. Is you listening to me? 4 years out, not tomorrow.
2021 isn't 4 years out.
It don't mean that, but it just don't make no sense for me for them to do that.
But it don't make no sense for these companies to come out in 2019.
But hear yourself on what you're saying. You telling me that those games they showed, that the Skyrim and that Stars shit game, you telling me those games are a year away?
Listen, bro. Listen to me.
You said 2019. I'm just saying. You saying those games are a year away.
I know CD Projekt Red announced Cyberpunk years ago.
You said what?
I know, like CD Projekt Red, they announced Cyberpunk years ago. I think in 2015.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what have they said about Cyberpunk? Didn't they say that was a next gen game? Now they saying it's a cross gen game.
No, I don't remember them saying it was a next gen game. They just said it was the next game coming out. But
yeah, they announced that one, which is shortly after Witcher 3.
I heard it looked beautiful. Was bomb as fuck. It's ways off. Is what I heard.
Yeah, because they had gameplay at there, but they just didn't show it to the public.
Yeah, they had gameplay, but they didn't have gameplay for Skyrim. They didn't have gameplay for Starforge or whatever that shit was called. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just had cinematic trailers. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with.
They didn't even have that. They only just had a picture of a big ass ship and then it cut off. I don't know what the fuck that was, but they just a picture of something that it cut off.
But 2021 is what, 3 years away? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not that far off. You know what I'm saying? Especially for game development.
2021 too? Wait a minute, how many people think it's 2021?
I always said 2021. It only makes sense to be 2021. It only makes sense.
And then y'all gotta remember, I'm talking about physical year for the business. I'm not talking about how we think a physical year is. I'm talking about physical year for business.
Their physical year is in November. That's why they always release during that time.
That's why I said November.
Yeah, don't call me Danny brought up a good point. The last Guardian was announced for PS3 PS4.
I'm sorry, what you say?
I know, like, I'm just reading the chat. Like, The Last Guardian was announced for PS3 and came out for PS4. And I think Breath of the Wild was initially, wasn't that supposed to come on the original Wii and just came out like a year ago?
I don't know on the original Wii. I know I remember it being announced for the Wii U.
Yeah, it was announced for the Wii U.
And then it came out for the Wii U and the Switch.
It had gameplay in there now. But still,
do y'all think the Switch would be where it's at now if it went the Switch? I mean, Zelda being on the Switch.
Hell no.
Nintendo has a rabid loyal fan base, so
no, they do. No. But even that, they went beyond their fan base to sell 20 million in 1 year. Fan base, but
that's fucking ridiculous.
You gotta understand, Zelda was the best game to launch that year, according to the awards. You know what I'm saying? But it launched. It was the best launch game on any console. You know what I'm saying? Ever. You know what I'm saying? I was just name me a better game that launched with the console, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they launched with a heavy hitter like that. It's going to naturally be good. And then the rest of that year, they was kicking ass. They was putting out all type of Mario and Zelda in the same year. Come on, bro. Like, that was on their thing. You know what I'm saying? This year, they shitty. That's why they're losing right now. That's why Sony's winning all these months, because they really ain't show shit. So
I'm mad as hell over that Metroid, man. God, I'm mad as hell over that Metroid. I just want to see something. Something.
Oh, that Metroid, yeah.
Ah, you lying, nigga. You gotta share that.
I just think they just went too. I understand why they went
real.
No. Somebody photoshopped that shit.
Oh, okay.
Adam Wilson did that. Adam Wilson did that
shit.
Yeah. Because a couple of days ago on my podcast, I was saying that Dow shows me that Microsoft would make motherfucking green toilet paper, and that's why he threw that shit.
He threw the toilet paper in there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Damn, Microsoft.
Be looking at this picture, man. He got an Xbox One X on sale for $599.96 with this goddamn doll next to it with some tissue. This one got some tissue, got games next to it and shit. Like, this nigga's stupid, man. Nah, man, let's get to these outros, though, man. We have fuckboy hours, my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Go ahead, Silver Sky. You still there? I'll let you go to sleep first if you still there.
Hey, Mike's muted.
Sleep. Yeah, he got. Oh, you got good. Go ahead. Do your outro, Sil.
Oh, we're doing outros?
Yeah.
My bad. I've been dealing with the kids.
I know. That's it. That was his outro. The intro is intro. Outro. Outro. Hey, go ahead, Lightbringer, man. Do your outro, my nigga.
I just want to say thanks for letting me on the show and being the resident punching bag since Xbox Vidiots too busy playing PUBG.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm kind of watching. I was lurking in the stream right now. Oh, we're doing this. He's playing PUBG at this very second.
Yeah. With his brother. He's playing with his brother and shit. Yeah, I know.
But anyway, thanks for letting me on the show. For those in the audience listening, watching, go ahead, like, subscribe, do whatever. But once again, thanks for letting me on the show.
Nigga, did you just say your version of my shit? Then they said like, subscribe, do whatever. Broke my shit down real quick.
You people are rubbing off on me.
Go ahead, Lincoln, man. Do your outro, big dog.
All right, yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Lincoln Clay. I know I came late, but I did lock the door behind me. Thanks for watching, y'all motherfuckers. Make sure y'all hit that goddamn like button, or I will push your jaw behind your ears. Hit that motherfucking like button. All right,
damn, your jaw behind. God damn.
What up in here?
Yeah.
Jesus H. Christ. Go ahead. Go ahead, Killer Tay, man. Do your outro, my nigga.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Killer Tay. Thanks you guys for joining the show. Thanks for having me on. I can't really put anything out because I'm still moving to Florida. But y'all can catch me anytime on Titanfall fucking stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays if she have them. I know she's been busy lately. Big shout out to the panel. I watch y'all guys all the time.
Yes,
they always put out good information. So make sure y'all like and subscribe to them, and catch y'all next time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Take himself. Go ahead, Big Jake Wags. Waggermeister himself.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? This is JWags412. Shout out to the chat, shout out to the panel, and thank you for everybody watching this live or pre-recorded. And thank you to King Thrash Game for having me on, man. Always a pleasure to be on this shit, and we're out.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure, man. You always have me in your house, man. So I gotta bite you in, man. You still gotta bring your dudes, man.
Yeah. I want to plan it, man. Dirt and a couple others on there.
Yeah.
But
man, we need to do that, or even a round table come to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, however you want to do it, man. Like we gotta do them collaborative.
Yep. Should be fun, man. So I didn't do my podcast this week. I think I'm gonna do it over the weekend.
Yeah, man. You need to do your shit, bro. You need to get your shit right. Go ahead, Big Money. Go ahead, Big Money. Do your thing, my nigga.
I thank y'all for coming out. Special shout out to the panel. Thank y'all for coming on, kicking it with us. These are guys that fuck with us hard, and these for the guys that fuck with us even harder in the chat. Hey, we missing a couple of our family members. Make sure y'all go show some love. He here with us though. Vidiot. I think he in the well, I can't see the thing, but
he's playing PUBG.
He's playing PUBG with his brother and shit. He gotta
yeah. Make sure y'all show him extra love and his brother. And then to Royal, my little brother, make sure y'all go check his videos out. Make sure y'all go check that one video out that he did. He smashed that shit to death. Make sure y'all check. And show big love to everybody on here. And I always got to give it up to my little bro, Thrash. Make sure y'all pay attention to everything this guy does and everybody on this panel right here, what they do, because they got some great content. I'm sorry about that. I'm sleeping in the motherfucker, but I love everybody out there. Make sure y'all come check it out. Let me get this on out to my bro Thrash. Go ahead, Thrash.
Yes, sir. Y'all niggas know what it is. You know what I'm saying? like I said, all of our niggas not here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got work, niggas got job. Nigga, Asian Gabby got an Audi now, so he out there pulling some bitches or something. You know what I'm saying? He do.
You ain't gonna get you.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
gonna pull up on you.
We jumped up 10 subscribers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say shit because the new niggas don't know nothing. But the old niggas, y'all niggas know what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? So watch for that, my nigga. Oh shit.
And never leave the house with flimsy wrist.
Hey, real quick. Hey, Big Money. I didn't ignore you yesterday, man. I was playing Gears with my son.
Oh no, bro. Man, I don't be there about that. That wasn't nothing, bro. We was just talking shit anyway.
Yeah, we was all in there just chilling and shit, talking shit.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's nothing.
Yeah, ever since
it's always a pleasure.
It came out, man. My son been back on that Gears tip, man. Want me to play with him every night.
Oh God.
Hey, I'm about to hit it. I'm about to hit it in a minute. I'm about to get on this shit in a minute.
Now I'm sleeping.
So hold on, real quick. So am I, and I need a partner for this new game mode. It's 2v2 Nasher shit.
Ooh, sound like somebody got called the fuck out.
I'm hating you niggas right now.
Mm-hmm.
My shit all packed up. Fuck y'all niggas.
I fuck around and pop my shit in.
I hope you lose your internet, sir.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. We on. Oh no, that's Xbox shit. Whatever, nigga. I hope they do too. Nah, but it's always a pleasure having y'all niggas on, man. J Wags, man, it's always a pleasure to have big J Wags on. Silver Sky, always a G on here, man. It's a G is white boy, nigga, on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy right there. My nigga Lightbringer, always in the chat, but never getting an invite and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he a PC, treat them niggas like scum. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. And shout out to my nigga Royals, nigga, my Generals Royal video. You know what I'm saying? Big Money. The nigga Island, the nigga Rudy. I'm always call that nigga Rudy. My nigga Nerds. You know what I'm saying?
Nerds.
Linking all my generals, you know what I'm saying, for the round table, man, and everybody who come and support us and shit. All the bitch ass niggas that's in the chat room, like Wanye, Uncompetitive, and Garuda, you know what I'm saying, and Daniels, and just all y'all bitch ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? Say what's up to y'all, nigga. Oh, Rotten Mouth, OBJ, old ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? All y'all niggas who come through, say what's up, man. Y'all niggas know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas come through and cuss you out every time. You know what I'm saying? I say nigga a lot, even though I'm surrounded by white boys. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's all love. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I tell you, I like with Silver on here, because Silver is like, this nigga remind me of somebody that you don't want to wake up and see like in front of you, my nigga. Like you wake up and see a white boy looking like that in front of you, cause you might as well not even call the police, cause your phone wire is already cut. Like he the type of nigga like to premeditate some murders and shit. You know what I'm saying?
He look like that
He
new
remind me of one of the motherfuckers that'll break a beer bottle over his head and then drink damn beer and shit.
And be red as fuck when he do it, but don't show no emotion. Just Nah, but man, it's always a pleasure, man. J Wags, man, like I said, get your boys on here, man. Killer Taste. All y'all niggas know y'all in the chat room. Every time a link come out, y'all ain't gotta ask, nigga. Just click the link. Y'all niggas is in here. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for coming through as usual. And as usual, fuck the chat room. Y'all some bitch ass niggas, and y'all all y'all girls ain't got no ass. Fuck y'all niggas. Nigga, we gone.